A very good evening to the gamers of all ages. I welcome you back to the Esportz Premier Series presented by Josh and powered by L Energy Drink. And to cover all the Power Pack action with words, today with me joining on the desk, who is known for his assassination of words, is going to be Nitish Nair. So, how are you feeling today, Assassin? You
Okay.
look a little low.
Yeah, definitely. I'm not well, but then don't worry. The action and the content is not gonna go down. We're gonna try our level best to keep up the energy and the hype as well because we've got some interesting days. We've got some interesting matches for the day as well. My bad. But yeah. First of all, before starting off the show, I'd like to give out a huge shout out to our sponsors as well, Hella Energy Drink and Joe Shap for making the Esports Premier Series 2021 possible. If you guys are looking forward to a link that you want to check out the Josh app and the Hell Energy drink as well, you guys can find it down below in the description as well. Download the Josh app and just enjoy some peaceful and comical content over there as well. But yeah, Lika, you wanna walk us through the entire day?
Yes, I definitely want to walk us through the entire day. But before we go to the schedule for today, let's just quickly jump into the format, how the tournament format has been happening. And today we will be ending round of 64. Well, let's talk about the format. Phase 1, we have two phases and one grand finale. In phase 1, we have a round of 64. All the phase 1 games are best of ones. Three games per day, 10th to 13th April, which we ended yesterday. Now we'll be moving down to the round of 32, where it's going to be a best of ones, three games per day, 14th to 17th April. That means almost 3 days. And round of 16, you have a BO1, 3 to 2 games per day, 18th to 20th April. And coming down to phase 2, it's a round of 8 and is going to be in a BO3 format with 2 to 1 games per day from 21st April to 23rd April. And the grand finale will be happening on the 24th of April. Is going to be a best of 5, and I think a lot of power pack action plays are going to come in all our way through today. And I mean, it's still round of 32. We have a long way to go, Nitish.
Definitely. Today we're going to be starting off with a round of 32, and then moving forward in this specific tournament, we're going to be having tons and tons of action headed your way as well. So definitely do go ahead, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and hit that bell notification icon to never miss another update. Now, let's take a look at the recap as to what exactly happened yesterday in day number 4 of the Esports Premier Series 2021, brought to you by Hell Energy Drink and Joe Shap. So the first game of the day was between Union Gaming Zeg and Murder of Crows, which ended in the favor of Union Gaming Zeg, 13-0, a flawless victory for them. The second game of the day was Force One Esports versus MXP, 13-2. Once again, a stomp of a game. Force One Esports, they gave 2 rounds away to MXP, or more like MXP's one player, Han Solo. He stepped up and got 2 of the rounds for the team as well. The final game of the day was Redshift Gaming and Pacific Gaming. So in that, we saw Redshift Gaming go ahead and clinch out the victory, 13-8. It was a really close game. I thought that Pacific Gaming might be able to make some sort of a comeback, but then that did not quite happen. As Redshift Gaming, they closed it out without any issues whatsoever. So all the 3 games that happened yesterday were pretty interesting, and I'm looking forward to the round of 32 as well, because now that teams have made their way from round of 64 into round of 32, the competition is going to get more intense. And as far as the format is laid out as well, right, by the higher ups over at Esportz Premier Series. It pretty much favors that the newer teams who are going to be going up against the Titans might have a hard time, but then again, it gives them a platform to compete out with the best,
Yes.
and sort of know as to where exactly they stand among the best of the best in the
Yep.
country. But yeah, moving on towards round of 32, Elika, we can definitely look forward to interesting games and more close games rather than storms. So let's hope for a better one. What are your predictions for the day?
Predictions, I wouldn't say predictions. I would want to, like, I want to stay low and calm today because it's round of 32 and all the teams, they have won a match against their opponents and came down to the round of 32. So from 64 teams to 34 teams, interesting, and they have to fight a long battle to get down to round of 16, which is going to be the
Definitely.
next one happening. So yep, I wish
Elika,
all the players best of luck.
I would want you to go ahead and walk us through the schedule for the day as well.
Yep, let's quickly go and check out today's schedule, guys. I think it's going to be a really interesting one for today. I And I definitely want all the audience to take care of one notice that we at Esports Premier Series, we are trying to give out our best. And if you are liking Esports Premier Series, and if you want to keep watching us, or if you want to play in Qualifier too, I think first of all you need to subscribe to the channel and follow us on our social. That's esports.in on Instagram, because we update all the matches, all the scheduled matches of offline and online on our Instagram. And we actually post all the highlight videos of the yesterday's matches every day. We keep updating it on our YouTube channel. So I think by subscribing to the YouTube channel, you are going to gain a lot of information and knowledge about this game. While yeah, I think the schedule looks really clear. I think the first match will be happening between X Gaming, and I'm expecting
Yeah.
that X
Uh,
Gaming they
yeah.
you
Yeah.
go
Go ahead.
ahead,
Go ahead.
Nitish.
No, no, no. Go ahead. Go ahead. I actually sort of was trying to figure out what you were saying. I kind of lagged out, but yeah, go ahead.
Yep, I actually don't have the schedule right now, but I'm looking forward. Yep, we have the schedule
There
right
you go.
now. Day number 5 of Esports Premier Series, Valorant powered by L Energy Drink and presented to you by Josh App. At 5 p.m., the first match is going to happen between X Gravity Esports versus Pride Nation Esports. Pride Nation reminds me of some Mumbai CS:GO roster vibes, the old school vibes, but I'm quite not sure if it's the same one, Nitish.
I'm not sure about the team. I personally have
Yep.
got no idea if there is a team that exists with the name of Pride Nation Esports in the Counter Strike scene. But then, anyways, the names, they are definitely heavy, and let's just hope that the game is going to be
Yep.
showcasing that pride, that energy as well. 6 p.m.
Yes.
we have got Prodigy Esports versus W Gaming. W Gaming, we did see them in round of 64, and they had a pretty good win against the team that they went up against as well. So I'm looking forward to them performing against Prodigy Esports, whereas the final game of the day is going to be the Titans versus LAGGX Gamers. So it's going to be Godlike Esports versus LAGGX Gamers. Looking forward for Godlike Esports to once again dominate, but then it's going to be as to how exactly LAGGX Gamers have prepared themselves to face off against a behemoth like Godlike Esports as well. So yeah, the schedule looks interesting. What do you think? Is it going to be a close one, all of the games, or do you expect some sort of a stomp here and there?
Well, first match of the day, X Gravity versus Pride Nation. I haven't seen both of the teams play because I think they finished their round of 64 in offline
Yep.
scheduled matches. So it's going to be new for me to watch two teams. Well, I don't know anyone, but I'll put my predictions out once we move down to the agent pick, because agent composition talks a lot about the game, and maybe I do know the players. And yep, moving down to the agent pick, looks like okay, there is Pingu, there is Pasha Bai, there is Mac, there's Fate and Believe in Pride Nation Esports. I didn't see that coming though. While on X Gravity Esports, we have Fluffy, Ace, Terminator, RKB10, and Suicide. Well, agent composition, I think it looks pretty clean for me. We have Pasha Bai picking up the Rays, Mac picking up the Sova, Fate picking up the Jet, Believe picking up the Cypher, and Pingu picking up the Omen, and the map is going to be Bind. I told you, hashtag blinded by the Bind.
Well, the blinds are definitely going to come in because Fluffy has picked up the Phoenix as well, right? He's going to be throwing away some beautiful flashes here
Curveballs.
and there. Yeah, the
Yep.
curveballs. If you want to go with that technical term, but then I love to stick with the normal term of flashes, as Fluffy. He's definitely going to be flashing around the entire map. Let's just hope that Pride Nation Esports, well, they've got their sunglasses ready so that they don't get blinded by the bind, as it's so called by my co-caster Elika.
Yep. And I think to all the weekend fans, please don't feel bad. I just made a fun meme with it's
Yeah,
nothing personal.
you can definitely at the rate Tanvi Jasmine FTW on Instagram. If you guys want to go ahead and just vent
Give
out any
some
frustration
yarn
you
to
have
me
as a weekend
regarding
fan.
weekend.
Yeah.
Give,
Yeah, if
give
you want to
some
vent out some
yarn to
frustration
me.
being a yeah if you want to vent out some frustration being a weekend fan, and if Elika went
This
ahead
is not
and
my
hurt your
Instagram.
feelings.
Hello, please hide
Yeah,
my
it's at
Instagram.
the rate Tanvi Jasmine FTW. You guys can go ahead and spam her that it's blinding lights and not blinded by the bind. But yeah, jokes
Oh
aside,
wait,
guys, we're
it's
definitely going to
actually
be diving straight
blinding
in.
lights. I thought it was
Yeah, it's
binding lights.
No, it's Blinding Lights.
Oh. And
The
I'm bad. I
lyrics
don't
go
listen to
somewhere.
English
Yeah,
songs, okay? I'm a
yeah, okay.
very good
Well,
person that I don't even listen to music, okay? I
okay,
like
cool.
Valorant music. I like guns and grenades and a lot of violent
Definitely. Yep.
games.
Yep.
Okay, let's quickly jump back into
Uh,
the game. First game of the day. And I
yeah.
think the entire
I
audience
wish
is
you.
hyped up. I can see a lot of Pingu spams in chat,
Yeah,
and I do know that
definitely.
Pingu is a really famous streamer, and he's from my
Yep.
city, Hyderabad, and
Yep.
I'm gonna support him.
Yeah, definitely. The fan favorite player. He's definitely going to be supported by many and his fans as well. His fans have already crowded the chat section, so let's just hope that admins have got slow mode on. Otherwise, the chat section is going to go completely skra. I had to do that, but yeah.
Oh my god, I have a
I really
funny
don't.
line to
I
say.
yeah. I really don't have the energy to go full skra, full phoenix. But then yeah, I'm trying.
Oh, wait, Nitish. One request. Can you please do
Yeah.
the woman voiceover? Please, 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 please. I mean,
Um,
the
Woman
audience
wise.
will go skirra for you. The audience will go skirra for you. Trust me.
Okay. So guys, don't panic. I am not the voice actor of Woman, even though I have been mentioned as one couple of times. What voice line should I go for? Mm,
I am the
right.
beginning. I am the
We can definitely go for the default one. It's
end.
I am the beginning. I am the end. Yeah.
My God, that was really
It sort
good.
of goes on like that. Yes. Let's
Yep.
just hope that the chat doesn't go crazy. I'm not the voice actor for Roman, by the way. He is a
I've
great
been
guy
like
from
waiting to
another city.
ask you this for a really long time, and he used to play Omen main. So every time he used to go play a competitive, he used to use that voice, and every random guy in the match would go like crazy after listening to his voice.
Wow, this is a nice spot.
Definitely. I'm happy that I share a similar voice. A lot of people in the chat have gone like, why is Mamba casting as well? Yes, I do share a similar voice with
No more
Mamba.
charges left.
Some people have called me Abish Matthew as well. I don't know how, but anyways, getting back into the
I
game
don't know
now,
how
we are going to be
Abish
jumping
Matthew
straight into it.
relates.
Yeah, I mean, I've got no idea how people consider my voice as Abish Matthews, but anyways, jumping
Yep.
back into it, round number one now. It's going to be the pistol round. We're going to be seeing X Gravity Esports starting off on the defense, on Bind Pride Nation Esports on the attack. Well, let's just hope the aggression is going to come in from the Jet and the Rays, but it does look like that Pride Nation Esports, they made a hell lot of noise over towards the B side, but their intentions are to go towards A, Elika.
Yep, and looks like the first round itself, you can see a lot of strategies coming into the play by Pride Nation Esports. While Fate, look at Fate, he's just patiently waiting for somebody to show up into his crosses in the Yearlong. Well, I think Ace, he already figured it out. It can be a push coming through, and Pasha Boy is gonna put that grenade to a really good use, but gets flashed by Omen. Ace is gonna get that entry onto Pasha while RKB. He's gonna get a kill with the grenade onto his Pingu. So Pride Nation Esports, not a really good start, I would say. A 3v2 situation. Mac gets a double, gets immediately picked up by Suicide, but Believe, does he know that Raze is standing there? RKB 10, he's down to really low HP. Believe is down to 68 HP and will be the last man getting taken down. Pride Nation Esports. Losing the first round in the attacking side. Looks like Gravity Esports, they set up a lot of patience to fight off against Pride Nation Esports. I'm pretty sure they did their homework.
Definitely. I mean, X Gravity Esports, they read right through the eyes of Pride Nation Esports, and the fake that they pulled off over towards the B side did not quite sell off against X Gravity Esports as well. I mean, Pride Nation Esports, I was expecting some sort of an aggression, some sort of a presence over towards the B side as well. What they did is make a hell lot of noise outside of the hookers and then just fall back. Like, that's not how you pull off a fake. But anyways, let's just hope that Pride Nation Esports, they know what they're doing. And we're going to be seeing Ace One, who's going to be using up the paranoia in order to blind all of these players rushing towards the A side from the side of Pride Nation Esports. They've already taken control towards the side. And Ace, oh my god, he's going to use up the Spectre in order to take down Fate. That is going to be the duelist going down from the side of Pride Nation Esports. We still have one more left, but the teleporter is going to be used, and we're going to be seeing Fluffy already rushing in over towards the markets, the mid markets. Look at the aggression coming in from X Gravity Esports, but at this point, the aggression it is not going to go into the favor of X Gravity Esports.
Yup. I think that X Gravity Esports, they won the first round, but looks like it's going to be quite a task for them to win the second round as Pride Nation Esports. I do think for a fact that they went for a force buy. while losing the first pistol round wasn't really up to their favor. While Terminator's position has been revealed, where the spike has been planted down. It's a long plant, and I think Pigu is the one who's gonna end it down with Gravity Esports. And move down to the third round. And I think Pride Nation Esports, they really snatched this round back. It's going to be a eco round coming in from Gravity Esports, if I'm not wrong.
Definitely. I mean, Pride Nation Esports, they got it all back, and it's okay to lose out the pistol round. I mean, it's not the end of the world, right? It's just the first round of the board, and Pride Nation Esports, they did not get discouraged out of that pistol round. They were like, you know what, let's just force buy. Actually, it was more than a force buy. It was sort of an how should I put it? Economic neutralization buy, where they go ahead and buy up upgraded pistols in order to equalize the economy from both the sides. Pride Nation Esports did themselves going for an upgrade as well, especially Pashavai with that Vandal coming out, that shiny gold Vandal. Let's just hope that X-Gravity Esports' players, they are going to be ready for this Persian. Look at Suicide. He's in for a bit of a suicide himself.
Oop, but gets a kill onto Pingu, and I think he gets taken down by Pingu immediately. While I don't think Pride Nation is having a really good time getting that force buy into the game, they will be picking off Fluffy, the Phoenix, the duelist, but Pride Nation, they managed to get 3 kills. That's going to be a 2 versus 2 situation right now. Ace gets spotted out. That's the last man standing. So while the long Mac is gonna put an end to him. That second round on board for Pride Nation Esports, and I think they played it out really well.
Yep. Zabardast performance Pride Nation की तरफ से, and I definitely believe in them as well. There's a bit of an irony over there as well. Believe, but yeah, like Believe has been doing a good job with all of these trap wires as well, right? Pride Nation Esports, they don't have to give a damn about the backstabs coming in from X-Gravity Esports as well, because of the amazing setup coming in from Believe. Now, talking about setups in the trap wires, Suicide, I mean, he needs to do a better job. None of his trap wires are sort of, clicking against Pride Nation Esports, and I think so they're being read pretty damn easily as well. So let's see if X-Gravity Esports are gonna switch things around, and maybe they might be able to equalize things on the scoreboard.
I mean, I am expecting them to, switch things against Pride Nation Esports, as Bind is a default-sided map, a defender-sided map. But X-Gravity Esports, starting off with the defenders, they gave away 2 rounds for Pride Nation Esports. That will be the most important one. And Suicide, I think he will be going in for that Suicide if he's gonna peek to the long. But I think once again, Pride Nation Esports, they have done the exact thing of what they have done in the pistol round. They give a lot of sound at B, and now they rotate back to A.
Well, they could have sold off the fake a little bit better, but then it's okay. It's completely fine. Let's just hope that Pride Nation Esports and their fake over towards the B side worked out, and X-Gravity Esports. Look at the rotation already coming in. X-Gravity Esports have already rotated over towards the A side, but hold on a second. Pride Nation Esports, it looks like a double fake to me. With 30 seconds left on the clock, they're going to make the decision of going back over towards the B side, where it is all down to Fluffy, and the Cypher is now making his rotation as well. So let's hope that Fluffy is going to be able to hold on inside of the smoke towards Hookah. Otherwise, well, it is going to be the round going into the favor of Pride Nation Esports.
Yep. And I think Fate is in a big trouble right now as RKB takes down Bingo. It's a 4v4 situation. The spike has been planted down. RKB has spotted out more than 2 players over there. Terminator takes down Pashabai. That puts us down to a 2v3 situation right now, while Max gets a double and a triple and a quadra kill. What a play coming from Mac right there. I think he pretty much gave off a lot for his team. 4 kills with the 1 spray. Hello?
Yeah, and a single straight down is going to go ahead and clean up the entirety of the B site. Looks like Mac is doing the duties of the janitor today. Well, good for him, to be honest. But that is definitely gonna put Fate and Pashabai in a position where they're gonna be like, Mac, just calm down. It's okay. I mean, just chill down a little bit. We are gonna try and get ourselves some entries as well, open up the space. But they're doing their job as a duelist pretty damn good. This is the start of the game, so expect Pasha Bhai and Fate to go ahead and stand tall for the team as well in getting all of these kills and staying at the top of the board as well. But for now, Mac is doing a pretty good job. His recons are working, his lineups are working as well, and his aim is on top today. So all in all, Mac is having a great day, but on the other side, X Gravity Esports. I don't know what's going wrong. Um, they read out that fake over towards the B side perfectly. They did make the rotation over towards A, but then the Cypher should not have made the rotation. Even though the smokes came in, right? There was absolutely no presence coming in from the side of Pride Nation Esports onto the side. So Suicide, he had to hold on over towards the B side along with Fluffy. The over rotation is actually costing them the rounds, and I guess if Pride Nation Esports, I guess if X Gravity Esports go ahead and make mistakes like these, or continue making mistakes like these, then Pride Nation Esports might just have a win in the bag.
Yep. And we are quickly back to the game. It was a small tack pause, and we are back in the game. 3-1, a 2-point lead coming in from Pride Nation Esports. Starting off at the attacker side, I think they're doing a really good job. And I think Suicide, I think you said Suicide's traps weren't just good enough, and I think Suicide just made a kill out of it. I think he heard you, Nitish, for a reason.
Definitely, I've got no idea how these players do that, but then there's some sort of energy that is being passed on to them, and they know absolutely everything that I'm saying as well. But yeah, to be completely honest, X Gravity Esports, they did tune it up a little bit, right? At this point, Ace, all he has to do is hold on to the site, try and buy some time for the rest of the team to make the rotation over towards A. But it looks like that he's not going to be able to do it. And it's going to be down to X Gravity Esports in a 3 versus 4 situation. They're at a man disadvantage. So let's hope that X Gravity Esports are going to be able to make the retake done. They've got 3 ultimates. All 3 of their players have got their ultimates ready. So let's hope that that the Phoenix is going to be able to grab himself a kill. And he will, by the way. Yeah, Fluffy goes out and gets a kill. His ult is definitely going to get taken down. But there is Pingu, who is holding on over towards the U-Halls in order to grab the rest of the kills as well. Look at Fluffy going out and taking down Pingu as well. And with that, we're going to be seeing X Gravity Esports and their retake attempt successful in this 3 versus 4 situation. Even with the man disadvantage, Alika, it's going to be X Gravity Esports to put up the second round of the board for themselves.
अब सही बात किया है नितिश आपने. प्राइड नेशन ई-स्पोर्ट्स, आई मीन ये लोग उनका ही राउंड था, टू बी ऑनेस्ट, बिकॉज एक्स ग्रेविटी स्पोर्ट्स के पास हाफ बाई था, नॉट हाफ बाई बोल सकती हूँ मैं, बिकॉज साइफर पे जो बैठे थे बी हुक्का पे, उनके पास स्पेक्टर था, तो एक हाफ बाय राउंड को प्राइड नेशन स्पोर्ट्स ने एक्स ग्रेविटी स्पोर्ट्स को दे दिया. एंड जब बात आती है प्राइड नेशन स्पोर्ट्स की, जब तक वो लीड पे है उनको टेंशन लेने की जरूरत नहीं है, बट वो स्कोर डिफरेंस से काफी मैटर कर देता है, बिकॉज एक बार अगर प्राइड नेशन स्पोर्ट्स पे जाती है तो इट विल प्रीटी मच बैलेंस द इकोनॉमी एंड द नंबर ऑफ राउंड्स फॉर बोथ ऑफ द टीम्स. तो इसी की वजह से मुझे लगता है फिर से एक बार वही वाला कैमरा लगा के वही बैठे हुए हैं, क्लोज बैठे हुए हैं. अगर एस ने देख लिया तो काफी मुश्किल हो जाएगा. बट आई थिंक सुसाइड ने काफी अच्छा काम किया एक को स्पॉट करते हुए, एंड फिर से पीछे चले गए. बट यह काफी एग्रेसिवली खेल रहे हैं साइफर.
Definitely, Suicide, he's feeling it, and let's just hope that he's not going to get taken down. Although I did tell him to switch up his setups a little bit. उसने ट्राई किया है हुक्का पे थोड़ा aggressive खेलने का, and finally when the Raze has started to use up all of the utilities as well, right? Suicide, उन पे बहुत pressure आ जाएगा, and he's going to be falling back onto the side. Within 50 seconds left on the clock, मेरे को लगता है कि Pride Nation Esports वापस एक ही तरफ जाएंगे. उनका जो fake था अभी पे, once again आधा अधूरा fake, but I guess it might just work out. Let's hope. Pride Nation Esports एक ही तरफ बढ़ रहे हैं लेका, and Ace be ready है पैरानोया के साथ.
यप, एक बार एस पैरानोया करेगा, काफी बढ़िया होने वाले. बट पाशा भाई यहाँ अल्टीमेट निकाल के जाते हुए यूआल की तरफ, बट एक भी शॉट नहीं दे पाए. RKB10 के पास भी यहाँ अल्टीमेट है, 2 सैशल यूज करके प्रॉपर को टेक डाउन कर सकते हैं. बट मैक यहाँ इमीडिएटली आंसर कर चुके हैं. इसको 2v3 सिचुएशन है. प्राइड नेशन के पास एक प्लेयर का एडवांटेज है. सुसाइड धीरे धीरे साइड पे बढ़ते हुए एक प्लेयर को देख लिया, एंड वो अल्टीमेट यूज करते हुए उनको पता चल गया आखिरी 2 प्लेयर्स का बचे हुए, एंड जरूरत से ज्यादा कुछ कर दिए पाशा भाई के साथ. सो अभी एक 1v1 सिचुएशन हो गया. फ्लफी काफी लेट रोटेशन देते हुए, एंड आई थिंक उनको पता नहीं है कि ऑपरेटर ढंग से एकदम सीटी पे बैठा हुआ है, एंड फेट वो शॉट मिस करते हुए वॉल और मॉली का इस्तेमाल काफी बढ़िया से किया है यहाँ फ्लफी ने. एंड फेट धीरे धीरे से पुश करते हुए, उनको थोड़ी पता है कि फ्लफी इतना बाजू में खड़ा था, एंड आई थिंक वो राउंड एक्स ग्रेविटी स्पोर्ट्स काफी दिमाग लगा के उन्होंने बहुत ही खूबसूरत तरीके से रीटेक किया. नितिश, कितना अच्छा और कितना सैटिस्फाइंग था देखने के लिए.
No charges left.
Definitely, beautiful usage of the flame wall and the hot hands as well. So Yep, definitely. Fluffy, he deserves a clip of his own. So I'm definitely sure that Esports Premier Series, the editors, they're gonna go ahead and clip that out, and it might just come out on their Instagram channel. So don't forget to go ahead and check out the socials of esports .in. It is esports.in or it's esports in on Instagram. You guys can go ahead and click on the link down in the description below. Go ahead, follow them, and all of these players that are playing the tournament as well, right? If you guys don't know, they are putting up clips regularly every single day. All the hero plays are being recorded, edited, and put on the socials of Esports in. So go ahead, check it out, follow them, and yeah, this is going to be uploaded on the YouTube channel as well, as far as I know. It looks like that we are going to be seeing a little bit of a tactical pause. So going to be waiting for the players to use up the tac pause and get ready with their strats for the next round. But in the meantime, as I was saying, go ahead, subscribe to the channel, and use up these clips as well that these guys are posting up. They're doing an amazing job. The editors, they're working day in day out, and they're getting all of these clips from each of the stream. They're getting hero plays edited and put up on their social media. Go ahead, follow, and give us a follow as well on Instagram if you guys are enjoying what we are doing as well. It's @officialassassin47 on Instagram and @TanviJasmineFTW on Instagram as well.
Thank you so much, and I think that this time Cypher Strap is a little tricky over here. Suicide, and I'm definitely sure Raze will be getting stuck. But before she even gets stuck, Cypher, he does not have the patience. Really, he does not have the patience to wait. And yep, I think Pingu is gonna take down the wire as Fate moves into the crosshairs of Suicide. Gets one double, a triple, maybe an ace coming in for Suicide while he spots out that Omen has teleported to the other side. Spikes out Cypher. It's a 4 kill. Can it be an ace? Is the question. He was so close, but Pingu is gonna take down Suicide. Put it in a 1 versus 3 situation. Pingu gets spotted out, gets down to 11 HP. The boom got exploding right on his face, gets hit by Paranoia. What a panic. I mean, what happened to Pingu? He was in such a panic. I do know the fact that when you're in a 1 versus 3 situation, you just go really crazy right there. But yeah, nice try from Pingu as well. Well, I think Suicide did more than enough a job as a Cypher over there, Nitish. 12 kills, 5 deaths.
Yeah, at this point, him and Mac are sitting at the top of the table in the entire server. Both of them are on double digits, and I guess Suicide is definitely going to be feeling it. He's going to be like, I got a quad kill. Could have gotten an ace, but then he was running out of bullets, and then Pingu knew where exactly Suicide was as well. And this aggressive setup coming in from Suicide is working out in his favor. So keep on doing that, X-Gravity Esports. I'm really proud of you guys. You guys have quickly adapted and evolved in this specific match, and I guess Pride Nation Esports, if they don't do something about it, then well, F in the chat for them.
Oh, I think it's an eco run coming in from Pride Nation Esports. So while the spike is already getting planted down at the side, and Fluffy is going to put that molly into the UOLs. Terminator gets a kill with the shark dart while Belief gets taken down. Fluffy is going to put that wall to a really good use. He still has his ultimate where he can walk out. He's going to take down Mac or maybe another kill on the UOLs. But does he have any idea that there is a player in UOLs while the ultimate being kept to use? I think Fluffy is going to eliminate 3 players and make it to the 5th round on board for X-Gravity Esports. And I think, as you said, Nitish, they learned really fast. They learned really quick. The entire gameplay style of Pride Nation Esports, it was predictable when it came down to X-Gravity Esports. They read Pride Nation Esports. They knew that they would fake and then they would come back. So I think that's a good thing.
Yeah, at this point, Pride Nation Esports and their play is pretty much scripted and too readable. X-Gravity Esports, I'm so goddamn happy of the fact that they've been quick on the decision making, and they're making the exact same decisions that I was looking forward to as well. I was expecting like X-Gravity Esports are going to go ahead and quickly evolve as soon as Pride Nation Esports starts fragging out. And X-Gravity Esports, the best part is that this aggressive play coming in from Suicide, right? It's putting Pride Nation Esports in a position where they're literally not able to grab as much map control as possible. And look at this, once again, it's going to be Suicide to go ahead and take down Pingu, and that is going to be the smokes out from the side of Pride Nation Esports. Without any smokes, it's going to be really hard for them to go ahead and hold off the defenders from retaking these specific bomb sites. So with a minute and 5 seconds left on the clock, Pride Nation Esports, they have definitely made their way onto the site, but Fate has used up all of his smokes, all of the cloud smokes over towards the defender side is bomb. But Pasha Bhai, he comes in from the elbows and gets himself a triple. So I mean, I guess that works out as well.
Yep, I mean, Pasha just showed up and said hello from the other side. That was easy for Pasha, to be honest. But yeah, a nice round coming in from Pride Nation Esports, 5-4, a point lead for X-Gravity Esports, and I want them to make a good comeback. Pride Nation, they've done the necessary. They've got 4 rounds in the attacking side, and they can get more because minimal amount of rounds needed to make a decent comeback or to end first half in a good note. 4 rounds on the attacking side are more than enough, but I'm eagerly waiting for Pride Nation Esports to get more rounds. While Suicide, he has got some really good camera positions and placements. Well, I think Suicide is going to take that drone down, put that cage to a really good use, and he's playing it really calmly. But I think the ultimate of Pingu, it gave away a lot of damage to himself. He's down to 53 HP. Pasha Bhai versus the race. Both of them are putting up that ultimate. Pasha Bhai takes down Suicide, RKBTN takes down Pasha. While Billy over here gets a kill. X-Fluffy uses his ultimate, spots out Pingu. He was so close to take down Pingu. But yeah, Pingu is gonna put his ultimate to back while it's a 3v4 situation. Pride Nation Esports, they are with the advantage. And I think Fate just got a kill onto Terminator, which pretty much puts us in a 2v4.
Yeah, X-Gravity Esports, the odds are against them, and I guess it's better for them to try and go in for as many frags as possible, do as much economic damage as possible on the side of Pride Nation Esports, because every single round Pride Nation Esports has been losing multiple players in the attempt of holding onto the side or even trying to go in for the plant as well. Look at X. Oh my god, he's gonna stick it. No, he's not. And we're gonna be seeing... What? Wait, hold on a second, is Mac... Whoa! Hello, Mac? Are you AFK?
I think he was AFK, and ouch! That was a 2v4 turning down to be a 1v1, and eventually X-Gravity Esports, they take away the win, man. And look at Ace getting appreciated by all of his teammates.
I have got no idea what happened. And there's going to be another tactical pause which is going to be called in as well. But to be honest, I've got no idea as to what happened over there. Mac has got 20 ping. His internet looks okay though, unless and until he has packet loss, which we can't figure out if he has any. But yeah, I was expecting Mac to do something. He was looking at the wall. The spike was pinged as well for him, by the way. I thought that he's going to go ahead for the wall bang or something, some utility, shock dart, something. No, absolutely not. Mac was just standing over there. He was thinking that, but anyways, Ace, he's just going to go ahead and stick it up. Pros never fake, and it's going to be X-Gravity Esports to put up the 6th round of the board. And Pride Nation Esports, they're not at all happy about that.
Yep. And talking about the scoreboard, Nitish, the scoreboard looks pretty interesting for me. From the side of X-Gravity Esports, Cypher is top fragging right now with 13 kills and 6 deaths. I think Suicide over here is making some really pretty serious decisions and trap wires. While Ace, I think he's holding off at the ULs. It's his pretty default play coming in. Fluffy this time is going to play the green box, and it's going to be an Ace setup for sure, as Terminator will be hopping in the heaven. And I think he spots out the drone, and I'm eagerly waiting for Mac to give away the position of Terminator that he's holding off. While
look,
Suicide
there's a backstab.
Yep, that's Suicide coming into the play at the right time. Pasha is going to use that satchel, go all the way, while Fluffy on the other end gets it onto Fate. But it all is going to be more interesting when Suicide comes into the play, when he's going to backstab and get those kills into his name.
Spike planted.
Where are you? Suicide, where are you? I think he's still in the shot. RKB10, nobody has an idea that he is in the... He is definitely in the showers while a shot dart coming through. I think that's a kill for RKB10, and Suicide is going to take down Mac as well. So it's a 3v2 situation. It escalated really quickly as Believe will be getting taken down by the grenade, while Suicide, I know where exactly the last player is. That's going to be Pasha Bhai. He's going to put that grenade, and I don't think that's going to be of any use because defenders, they've already defused the bomb. And that's the seventh round on board for X Gravity Esports. While Pride Nation, with 4 rounds into the favor, they can still make it possible with a decent score by getting just one more round. 7-5. 7-5 can be a really good score in first half.
Definitely, 75 can be called as one of the good halves by many, and I guess Pride Nation Esports, well, they struggled once again. The flank came in from two of the players from the side of X Gravity Esports. It was RKB10 this time around, though, along with Suicide to come in with the flank. And the flank worked, man. It absolutely worked for X Gravity Esports. It was beautiful to see them go ahead for the retake as well, taking down each player from the side of Pride Nation Esports one by one, and they're putting up the seventh round of the board for themselves as well. Bind is a defender-sided map, by the way, so I'm not surprised with X Gravity Esports going ahead and putting up the seventh round of the board as well. Maybe they might just put up the eighth as well. But look at Fluffy in a single spray down. Is going to go ahead and take down both Fate as well as Pingu. That is a big loss for Pride Nation Esports. Even though the raise went down from the side of X Gravity Esports, not like this. And look at Aceman in his position.
Yup, and I think that's just Cypher using his ultimate in getting the position of all the players in a 3v3 situation. While it's a do or die round for Pride Nation, to be honest. While Pasha Biceps is going in for all that aggressive towards City. One good white pick can get the job done over here. Terminator. He has his eyes set, and Puppy's definitely gonna walk in there. Takes down Belief. Pasha Bai takes a kill onto Terminator. So it's a 2v2 situation. Suicide knows where exactly Pasha Bai is standing. He's gonna take down Pasha Bai. The last man standing is gonna be Mac. Is he AFK? Is he working? Yep, he is working. Getting that flash is not a really good one for Mac. And yep, that's going to be X Gravity Esports taking away another round into their favor. So the first half is going to end to a 8-4. I pretty much feel like that happened because of my caster's scores or something. Because I said Pride Nation, they at least need minimum of 4 rounds and they've achieved the level. And they're just stuck at 4 rounds now.
Yeah, maybe the casters curse did come in, Elika. You never know. Pride Nation Esports at this point, they're not looking like they're like in their best form. But X Gravity Esports, I'm happy for them. Even though, you know, with all the upset at the start of the game, with Pride Nation Esports going ahead and clinching 3 rounds in a row after losing out the pistol round, I thought that X Gravity Esports might lose their momentum. But then, you know what? They did not give up. They went ahead and grabbed 8 rounds on the defender side. 8 goddamn rounds, which is more than enough. And now on the attack, all they have to do is just breeze past through the entirety of Pride Nation Esports as well. So yeah, let's go. The pistol round for the second half, Elika, if you want to just go ahead and take over.
Ooh, I think RKB10 over here, he took really good decision of putting that boombot, and Pasha Bai just got haunted like a devil by the boombot, while Pasha Bai is down 50 HP and receives a shock dart, a pain shell. Oh my god, a lot of aggression onto Pasha Bai. Well, RKB10 is gonna receive the first kill in the second half of the pistol. While I don't think Pride Nation Esports are really looking good in terms of the defender side, and Puffy just gave an insane shot on the Believe with that flash. Fate gets a triple kill, maybe a quadra one, but not happening as Fluffy will be eagerly waiting. Pingu just messed up that fight, and it's all down to Mac. He's gonna put that shotgun to a really good use. Takes down one, takes down another, and that's a beautiful retake and a clutch once again. I think Mac saved it once again for the team. He did it. He did it again for the team. He did more than 2 to 3 clutches, which were really impossible. But GG, well played, Mac. I think he's doing great job for his team.
I mean, to be honest, in a 1 versus 2 situation, you can somewhat see that clutch coming in with an agent like Sova, right, who has got his shock darts, and props to Mac for saving up that shock dart as well. I guess I thought that he might just waste it out over for the D4 lineups and all that. You know these incredible Sova mains who go ahead, line it up towards the default plant spot and stuff like that. I thought that Mac is gonna go ahead and do something like that, but then no, he saved up his utilities for the retake, and it did give him the advantage against both the players from the side of X Gravity Esports. The sad part is that the Omen was low, right? If he wasn't low, then that round might have been something else.
Yeah, but the position was still given away. But yeah, nevertheless, coming back, X Gravity Esports' last player is going to be Raze. Well, I think it's not really a good time to be talking about, but RKB10 takes a kill on to Pasha Bai while he's down to 22 HP, has a spike. Cypher camera comes in, one has already teleported from the teleporter while he's going to get another kill onto Mac as well. But Pingu is immediately gonna trade it off, putting it sixth round on board for Pride Nation.
So 8-6 is Pride Nation Esports. They're trying their level best to make the comeback happen on the defender's side. As I said once again, Bind is a defender-sided map, guys, and if your defense is stronger than your attack, doesn't matter if you're starting off on the attack side and you lost a lot of rounds. Even if the half ends somewhere around 8-4 or even 7-5, or you know what, even 6-6. I mean, 6-6 I wouldn't consider it as a bad score, but then 8-4, sometimes it might be discouraging for teams to lose out the first half like that. But to be honest, it doesn't matter, considering the fact that Bind is a defender-sided map. Even if you have 4 rounds of the attack, is more than enough. You can make the comeback if you're confident enough and if your setup is really, really good. But there you go. That is exactly what I did not want Pingu to do, and he does exactly that. Going to be seeing him go in for an aggressive peak. There's no trade potential whatsoever, so Fluffy is going to go ahead and take him down. With that, no smokes left out from the side of Pride Nation Esports, except for the 4-second smoke coming in from the Jet. Now, Fate, if he goes down with the operator, then that's going to be trouble. But at this point, it looks like that X-Gravity Esports are rotating back over towards VLK.
Yup, and I think this round might just go in the favor of X-Gravity Esports as well, because they're playing it really slow and believe he spotted out one of the players, but the camera has been taken down before he even gets spotted out, while Fate comes for the rescue, gets a 1 kill onto the hookah. Maybe another one, but just misses the shot by just 1 second. While the recon coming in from Sova is going to reveal a lot of players. Believe gets 1 or 2 RKP10, a double and a triple, and that's a quick buy round getting wasted from X-Gravity Esports. Hello, Pride Nation Esports. It was a bonus round for them, and all they had was Spectres and one operator to work with. While X-Gravity Esports, they just lost the full buy round, which is pretty much gonna make them pay, as they have to go for a force buy or an eco completely to their choice. As Pride Nation Esports, I think they are on their way to come back, Nitish. As I said, 8-4 is a really decent score to make a comeback in the defender side, and Bind being one of the defender side in the map, I think it only makes the job easier.
Revealing area.
Well, definitely. I mean, X-Gravity Esports, they're not going to be happy about the result on their first buy round on the attack side, but it's okay. Let's just hope that they are once again gonna make that momentum rush like they did on their defender side. Or maybe it might be Pride Nation to go ahead and make the comeback, take the lead, and win out the game as well. Oh, Fate, that is a shot that you were not supposed to miss. Now, going in for the repeat might not be the best of the options, but it's okay. If our KB10 goes ahead and misses like that, then it's absolutely fine.
Yep. And I'm really expecting X-Gravity Esports to look after their economy. Well, I don't think it's a really positive one. While I think Pride Nation Esports, they have made the comeback possible. Right now, they will be killing out the last player, that is Suicidal, who has a pistol, that is a ghost, has a spike as well, so he has nothing to worry about. It can be easy clutch for him, but gets spotted out, and that's going to be Pingu taking down the last kill. 8-8, the scores have been equalized, ladies and gentlemen. Now this is a real fight where it begins, Nitish, because whichever team takes down the lead from this point, I think they're pretty much gonna get the entire match.
Definitely. So 8-8 is going to be jumping straight into as what could be a close one between both of these teams. Might just see X-Gravity Esports go ahead and get themselves around, or maybe Pride Nation Esports can do the same as well. At this point, the scoreboard has been tied up. There's 8-8. So Pride Nation Esports, they're going to be happy with this specific result. More than that, X-Gravity Esports, I guess they need to start putting up the numbers when it comes to the number of players alive in an after round situation as well, right? Like they can't afford to go ahead and lose out a lot of players in the process of taking the site and holding on to the site as well. I guess there's a bit of a tactical pause that is going to be called in as well. So we're going to be waiting for the players to get ready, and yeah. Looks like that we're going to be jumping back into the cursor screen. Yep, definitely. So for now, Pride Nation Esports, they have definitely tied things up at the scoreboard, and everyone is going to be happy regarding the result as well. X Gravity Esports, on the other hand, they need to buckle up and start performing. Their attack isn't looking that impressive as their defense was. Maybe the duelist can go full ham onto his Pride Nation Esports, or maybe the support can be a little bit more strong from their side as well.
Yep, and I think the attacking from X Gravity Esports is looking a bit weak. While Fluffy he has his ultimate, he can put that ultimate to a really good use inside the site. While he is expecting Moment to come with the AKB, and he's gonna use his ultimate, pushes U-Hauls, gains a lot of information for his team, he gets a kill. But I think Fluffy tried his level best, unfortunately he couldn't. Mac gets another one. Who is immediately gonna use his ultimate. It's a 3v5 situation, and Fate, I think he has got all his eyes set on RKB, and that's going to be a shock dart by Mac at the right time. Fluffy gets one, gets immediately traded 8 to 9, and I think Pride Nation Esports region well played. They're doing an insane comeback.
Definitely, I mean 908 as Pride Nation Esports, they have taken the lead finally, and X Gravity Esports, they're not going to be happy with the result. I guess they are going to force by this round because they're running out of time and resources as well. They have to at least give out some sort of fight against Pride Nation Esports. Pride Nation Esports, on the other hand, at this point, the economy seems to be growing and growing and growing, and yeah, let's look forward to a good round here.
Yep. And I think it's just not only a good round, it's going to be a really important round for X Gravity Esports, as they will be going in for a full buy. Pashabai gets an opening onto Fluffy already, while Fate, I think he's waiting for Terminator to show up. While Terminator gives away his position, Fate gets spotted out in the long, Suicide gets spotted out in the hookah. Terminator and his friends are immediately going to fall back, while Believe. Okay, Suicide gets a kill onto Pingu. That is something really, really interesting to watch, as we're down to a 4v4 situation, and I think Fate is trying to push up towards Yearlong. Ooh, Suicide is putting his camera to a really good use, and I think X Gravity Esports, they still are looking forward to stick to the B-bomb site itself.
X Gravity Esports, they are looking to hit up over towards the B side. Now what sort of gives me a bad omen for this specific round is the fact that Pride Nation Esports are already aware of this. But Pashabai, looks like you made an early rotation, and it's going to be time for X Gravity Esports to straight up move it over towards the B side and plant the spike as well.
What? But Fate, I don't think you really need any kind of backup. It's okay. Pashabai just went to early rotation, because Fate over here is handling 3-bomb set, gets a double kill, and RKB 10 gets a double kill as well. Fate immediately is gonna come out and put his gameplay out, takes down 2 players, and that's 10th round on board for Pride Nation Esports. What did I just witness? Fate with a quadra kill, 4 kills for Fate. This man is just gonna go places.
Yeah, I mean, Fate has got himself 21 frags already. He's hit the 20 bomb. Maybe he might be looking for a 30 bomb as well this specific game. And if he gets that, then maybe we might see X Gravity Esports. They might crumble down. They're definitely feeling the pressure at this point, because Pride Nation Esports, they just turn it up to top gear on the defender side.
Yep. I think that's pretty much it for X Gravity Esports there for an eco. So it's going to be an 11th round for Pride Nation Esports, and look at Pasha by Streaker Discipline. He's recently waiting for everybody to stop, gets a double kill, almost a triple one. RKB is going to take down the close quarter fight, while Pingu gets another one. Believe is going to shut down that's 11th round on board for Pride Nation Esports, and I think they're playing really nice. Pride Nation Esports, the comeback is just way too overpowered.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, X Gravity Esports, they haven't been able to get a single round on their attack side. Sort of goes ahead and shows the fact that Bind is such a heavy defender-sided map. And Pride Nation Esports, Man, the comeback is truly real, and it's just it's just not the day for Pingu though. I mean, he's sitting at 9 kills. I was expecting him to at least get into double digits. Maybe he's just having a bad day at work. You never know. Everyone has that. Everyone does go through bad days. So at least Fate and the rest of the gang is putting up the work. So there's nothing to worry about.
Neutralized.
Yep. And I think if this round goes in the favor of Pride Nation, it's going to be match point coming in from the Mac already got a kill. While it's going to be dominated taking down King. Mac gets another one double kill. Pasha is immediately going to take down Ace. It's a 1v4 situation. The last one standing is going to be Terminator in the U-Haul, and one little good peek. Fate is immediately going to punish Terminator back. And I think Pasha Bai is trying to slowly push towards the U-Hauls. Terminator gets a kill onto the Mac. Mac
Scanning
killed
ahead.
it really fast. Terminator only has 7 bullets in his hand. He's reloading. And I think Pasha Bai slowly is trying to push up towards U-Haul. And I think he just gave a jiggle peek. Terminator is down to 36 HP. I don't think Terminator will be able to clutch this round, which is pretty much gonna explain
30
as Pride
seconds
Nation Esports going in for the match point, definitely. And that's going to be the last kill coming from Pasha Bai.
12-8, a match point for Pride Nation Esports and X-Gravity Esports. They are going to be so disheartened to see that at this point, with that big of a lead, right? They closed out the half 8-4, and Pride Nation Esports, they completely turned the tables around. And X-Gravity Esports, man, they haven't been able to grab a single round in the second half of the game. That sort of shows how confident Pride Nation Esports were on their defender side of Bind. And I'm happy of the fact that that Pride Nation Esports were confident as well. But anyways, let's see what could possibly be the last round of the specific match. We're going to be seeing Pingu, who's going to be playing aggressive over towards the showers. Gets himself a frag, not bad. The spray down sort of messed up at the start, but then he got it immediately. We're going to be seeing Ace1 moving ahead and taking down Pingu, who was trying to move out of the showers in order to secure the place out of the site. Onto a 3 versus 4 situation. Pride Nation Esports have to retake it out, and maybe RKB10 might just get the flag on towards Believe, who's coming in with a flank, but there is another flank. The backstabber is getting backstabbed. Look at Terminator's position. But it looks like that Terminator is just going to be a little bit too late, as our KB10 is going to get the frag. It's going to be all out of Pasha by a 1 versus 4. X-Gravity Esports, they've put up the 9th round for sure.
Yep, and I think they just delayed the victory for Pride Nation Esports, and I'm expecting that X-Gravity, they really would not go, they do not want to go for a overtime with Pride Nation Esports. Well, it's Pride Nation, they have to win this round. I don't think their economy is supporting them. Yep, I think their economy is definitely looking strong. I'm sorry, my bad about that. While Fate once again picked up an operator, I'm really expecting some good shots from Fate.
So X-Gravity Esports, they're gonna try and keep delaying the victory for Pride Nation Esports, or maybe just go ahead and enter double digits, so that even if they lose out on a good note, on a close note as well. Look at Pingu. He's feeling aggressive. He's feeling adventurous. Maybe he might just walk in through the smoke, but walking in through the smoke might be a mistake. And yes, it is. It's going to be suicide to go ahead and take down Pingu.
I know exactly.
Well, at that point, it was Pingu who was in for a bit of a death wish. He wanted to go ahead and maybe get him some kills. Walking in through the smoke is not the best of the options, Pingu. I mean, X-Gravity Esports, they're not a team that are gonna just leave you for hurting them this bad. 55 seconds. X-Gravity Esports are at a man disadvantage. Terminator is definitely putting up the work through the Cypher cage. We're taking down Believe. It's going to be down to a 2 versus 3. Terminator is low, so it is going to be down to XG Ace 1 to try and get something done. But Pasha Bai and Fate, they both are alive as well. So I guess pretty much sums up the story as Pride Nation Esports are going to be your winners of this specific matchup. 13-9 as X-Gravity Esports. They're not going to be able to make the comeback, and neither are they going to be able to grab multiple rounds on their attack side as well. So that was a clean performance coming in from the side of Pride Nation Esports. They definitely put up a really, really good performance, especially Fade, Pasha Bhai, Believe. Pingu was not able to perform today, but then might be possible because of the fact that he's playing a support role as well. I mean, the Omen, you definitely need him alive as much as possible. You need the smokes. But Pingu, his aim was not looking that great today as well. So maybe he's just having a bad day at work. Maybe too much streaming, too much interaction with the audience. It's okay, Pingu. I'm just picking on you. You're a friend, I know that. But yeah. Good result overall, Pride Nation Esports, GGWP to you guys. Fantastic performance on the defenders side. X-Gravity Esports, you guys need to work a little bit more on your attack. Don't be disheartened. Your defense was really good, especially Suicide. Suicide had a few fans as well in the chat who were supporting him, and they did mention the fact that he's going to be the top fragger for the team. If not the entire match, at least he's going to be the team MVP. So Suicide, congrats to you, buddy. At this point, we are going to be announcing the winners, Pride Nation Esports. Elika, if you have any closing thoughts on this specific game.
Specific thoughts. I have a lot of thoughts to talk. Pride Nation Esports, GG, well played, man. I mean, this is the best comeback I ever saw from 4-8 to 13-9. I think these guys, they just went all hail against the X-Gravity Esports. And X-Gravity Esports, they had a really good advantage, but they just couldn't make it to their advantage. While it's going to be Fate with 23 kills, 14 deaths, and 4 assists as the match MVP. And I think Fate, he deserved it, man. The kind of operating skills he used and the multiple number of kills he has got for his team, he did a good job. If it's somebody else except for Fate, it would have definitely been Mac for me as a MVP. I think he got the most important rounds for the team, Nitish.
Definitely. I mean, the clutches were there, but to be completely honest, more than that, right? It's the ability to quickly get out of situations, open up space, and grab as many rounds as possible for the team. And I guess Fate did the job better than the rest of anyone in the entire server. I mean, Fate, as soon as he went on to the defender side, right, his attack, it was not the best of the performance. Maybe he also, along with Pingu, was having a bad time on the attack side, but then he quickly switched it up on the defender side as soon as he picked up the operator. Pride Nation Esports, they were just unstoppable, and wherever X-Gravity Esports went, they saw the op in action as well. So 13-9, that was a really good score. Match number 1, I thought that this might go the distance, but then it didn't. It's completely fine. Moving on towards match number 2 for the day is going to be Prodigy Esports versus W Gaming. But before that, me and Elika, we're going to go for a short break. We're gonna rest ourselves a little bit. We've been feeling off, so hope the content, the performance coming in from us is not bad. But if you guys definitely have any sorts of reviews or suggestions, follow us on our socials. It's right here. So at official assassin47 on Instagram, and at the rate Tanvi Jasmine FTW on Instagram as well. So check us out. Yep. You guys can tell us if you guys have any suggestions or reviews, and we'll definitely work on it for tomorrow and the coming days as well. But with that, we're gonna go for a short break, and we are going to be back in about a few minutes as soon as the next game is ready. Also, in the meantime, what you guys can do is grab a can of Hell Energy drink and get yourself energized. I'm gonna personally go ahead and do that because I'm running low energy today. And also, you guys can download the Josh app and kill your boredom while you're waiting for the next game to start as well. Josh app has got amazing content by a lot of creators, so definitely check them out and enjoy waiting for the next game to begin. So see you guys in a few minutes.
ये है जोश, ऐसे ही ढेर सारे फनी वीडियोस के लिए जोश में आजा।
There was a time when I drank coffee. Lots of it. That time is long gone. I switched because I like to keep up with the new trends. Energy, taste, power. What else do you need? For me, it's enough. Hell energy.
ये है होश, ये है जोश। ऐसे ही ढेर सारे रोमांटिक और क्यूट वीडियोस के लिए जोश में आजा।
Wanna see something hot? क्या तुम्हारे ठुमके में है मेरे वाला दम? जोश पर आए, अपना ठुमका लगा दुनिया हिला चैलेंज अपलोड करें और हर हफ्ते जीतें 25 लाख तक के इनाम।
There was a time when I drank coffee. Lots of it. That time is long gone. I switched because I like to keep up with the new trends. Energy, taste, power. What else do you need? For me, it's enough. Hell energy.
ये है होश, ये है जोश। ऐसे ही ढेर सारे फनी वीडियोस के लिए जोश में आजा।
Wanna see something hot? क्या तुम्हारे ठुमके में है मेरे वाला दम? जोश पर आए, अपना ठुमका लगा दुनिया हिला चैलेंज अपलोड करें और हर हफ्ते जीतें 25 लाख तक के इनाम।
ये है होश, ये है जोश। ऐसे ही ढेर सारे रोमांटिक और क्यूट वीडियोस के लिए जोश में आजा।
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Esportz Premier Series Valorant powered by Energy Drink and presented to you by Josh App. And right now, you're watching the day number 5 of this particular tournament. And yeah, of course, with me joining on the desk is going to be Nitish Nair, official assassin 47 on Instagram to be more precise, guys. I have memorized it and I have understood it. I usually mess up his Instagram username, but yeah. We are done with round of 64. Right now, we are in round of 32. And today, we had the first match of the day happening real quick. I wouldn't say real quick, but yeah, it did take a lot of time. It happened between Pride Nation Esports versus X Gravity Esports. But I think X Gravity Esports, they did throw a lot of rounds, I guess, in the attacking side.
Yeah, I mean, X-Gravity Esports, their attack wasn't as impressive as their defense, but I guess more of that credit goes to Pride Nation Esports as well as to how exactly they picked themselves up from 4 rounds. And I'm proud of the fact that Pride Nation Esports did that as well. They had an amazing lineup, and if they would have lost that game, I would have been disappointed. I would have personally DM'd each and every player because I know each and every one of them. But I just went ahead and DM'd them, and they're like, "Kya kiya tum log ne? Kyun? Kya kiya?" But yeah, jokes aside, I had confidence in both the teams, and I wished may the best team win, and it looks like that Pride Nation Esports were the better team today. Anyways, jumping on towards the second game of the day, that is going to be Prodigy Esports and W Gaming. W Gaming have got some really, really aggressive players, and I hope Prodigy Esports are ready to face off against all of that aggression as well. Oh my God, not again! What is with W Gaming and their obsession with Ascent? The last time we saw W Gaming on the round of 64 match was on Ascent as well, and once again we're going to be seeing Ascent being played. So yeah, it's becoming more like Inferno in Counter Strike. Most of the teams they love to play Inferno on Indian tournaments, and I guess in Valorant the heritage, the culture is sort of being passed over as well. A lot of teams love to play Ascent. Now that has to change. That definitely has to change. But I can't blame the team as well, because each and every team have their strengths and weaknesses. And maybe Ascent is that one map where W Gaming are more comfortable with, and maybe they have a higher chance of winning as well. So Elika, what are your predictions out of this game? What do you think? Is it going to be a close one, or is it just going to be another stomp?
W Gaming. Well, I definitely think that W Gaming they played really well when it came down to round of 64. So I'm expecting them to go for like a really good aggressive play. But yes, again on the other hand, we don't know how Prodigy Esports is. We don't know the roster. I was so surprised when I saw Pride Nation Esports upcoming and I saw Pingu, all the familiar names coming up the list, and I really did expect them to win. Kinda, I had my predictions inside, but I just didn't feel like telling it out. So for today, I think W Gaming, as far as I know them really good, I think they're gonna go in for it. They're gonna win.
Okay, all right. So you think W Gaming is going to snatch the victory today? We're definitely going to be waiting to see what exactly both of these teams can do. We're waiting for the teams and the players to get ready as well. I did get a cue that we need somewhere around a minute or two to get the teams and the players ready and into the match as well. So we're going to be waiting for that. And as soon as that is ready, we're going to be jumping straight into the agent pickup screen as well. But okay, every single time I ask you for predictions, right? Well, let me make a prediction. Maybe today the specific game might just see it is definitely like in my opinion. I've seen only W Gaming play. I've got no idea about Prodigy Esports. Now, as soon as the lineup is going to come in, I might be able to make some predictions. But I guess W Gaming. I guess you know what? I'm not going to take sides. I'm just going to predict the score. It might just end 13 to a single digit. 13 to a single digits. That's my prediction. Not going to be double digits. It's going to be 13 to a single digit. So I know that is not that great of a prediction, but then it's just something that
No, you
that is.
tried. I mean, everyone should start somewhere, Nitish. I
Yeah.
think it's a great thing
Okay.
that you
Thank you. Yeah.
initiated by
Yeah. Yeah.
yourself. I ask really
Okay.
less
Okay.
questions
Thank
on
you.
predictions.
Yeah. I
I
mean,
would
it's
say,
completely
I
okay.
mean,
Hmm.
I don't know. Maybe I'm overconfident, but every time people ask me for prediction and they tell that I am really good at predictions, my energy and my what do you say, my prediction level just increases into 100. So it's
Okay.
so funny, and
Maybe. Yeah.
I'm not good
Maybe
of
you
an
saw it
analyst.
coming. Maybe,
Yep.
yeah. I mean, your analysis is not bad, but to be
Yes.
honest, maybe might be possible.
Yes.
You might have got lucky a lot of times.
You know,
Maybe your
yep.
predictions were right.
Yes, yes. I mean, after casting like more than 1,000 maps of Valorant, I just learned it the hard way how teams work, and I've been I am a semi-professional player for Valorant as well. I play for the female team, so I pretty much know it that if you go with this round, who's gonna take away this round, and what's the maximum momentum that a team can maintain, and what are the odds and evens of how a game can go through. So I just put everything in a calculation, although I'm really bad at maths. But yeah, putting that aside, jokes over. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to begin with the second match of the day, Prodigy Esports versus W Gaming. And look at the logo of W Gaming. It just reminds me of horns, bullsons from a point of view, but that's a really fancy font of W.
Yeah, I mean it sort
Oh,
of
we
gives you a
have a
Japanese vibe
Viper.
as well.
We have a Viper today from Prodigy Esports, and we've got a
Yep.
Killjoy. I think I think W Gaming they really go for a default pick. We have Phoenix from both the teams, so Ascent is going to be a Phoenix default map, and Ascent is a basic map. We are back to basics, so I think that's a really good lineup. But both of the teams haven't got a healer, and I think having a Killjoy as a Sentinel would have been better for. But Viper is also been buffed, and it's a new how do you say, it's a new lineup for us, and especially we starting off at the defender side. Prodigy Sports, I think they've got an advantage. It becomes easy when you have Viper. You can just put that Molotov thingy into the mains, B mains, A mains, and stop the push.
Yeah, you definitely are talking about the toxic wall or the toxic cloud that is being put up by the Viper. The smoke, if you're talking about the smoke, that is a toxic cloud, and then the ultimate is called as a pit viper. There is the toxic wall, and yeah, I mean W Gaming. To be honest, okay, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't like the lineup coming in from Prodigy Esports. Going for the Omen and the Viper at the same time is just gonna be a little too much. And maybe W Gaming might not be ready for it, but if they are, then well and good. If they are not, then maybe they might just get caught off guard. But going for the Viper and the Omen, that wasn't the best of the choices. Maybe they could have done good with the Sentinel, as Alika did say. So yeah, at this point, we're going to be seeing Dash, who's been DK'd down to 1 HP. He has been taken down to 12 HP as well, so as soon as the DK period is going to be over, we'll be seeing him jump back in towards 12 HP. One of the players from the side of Prodigy Esports has already lost his life, so we're going to be seeing Phantom, who's going to go ahead and take down Dash. Not bad. Short with the immediate trade on towards Phantom, and Short with another one. That makes it a 4 versus 2 situation for W Gaming. My god, they have already started kicking things off the top gear. And Damon, he's gonna catch Null off guard.
Yep. And I think that this retake Esportz build for Prodigy Esports, and Damon is going to put that flash to a really good use. But receives a lot of shots. The recon coming in, revealing away the positions. I think it's unfortunately Chauvin who actually uses the buff flash, but gets flashed by himself. While Damon, I think he already pushed up the side. He's down to 74 HP. He's now down to 48 HP. The time is clicking down. He really doesn't have the time to take down 2 players simultaneously and get that victory away. And I think that's the first round going into the favor of W Gaming, starting off with the attackers. That's good job from W Gaming. That's a really good job.
Yeah, W Gaming, they're gonna stay true to their name. They're just gonna press W, rush in over towards the markets, get control over towards the B side, secure the plant, and secure the site as well in an after plant situation. It was a good round coming in from W Gaming, but Prodigy Esports, as I said, right? Omen and the Viper is just way too much, and maybe Prodigy Esports, they are gonna realize it. But by the time they do, they're gonna regret their decision of going in for something like this. I mean, it's natural, right? Like some of the decisions that we as human beings make in life as well, we regret them later. At the time, it looks all well and good, but then later down the line, when karma strikes back, you do things so that hey, there was a bad decision.
We are going. It escalated quickly.
No. I mean, it's an eco round, so you know we can just randomly talk around, give some life lessons to our lovely audience as well. But okay, I'm just gonna cut out the gun and I'm gonna concentrate a little bit too on this eco round where we're gonna be seeing MSA who has secured aggressive angle over towards the A-base. Get himself a kill, but not more than one. It all comes down to gravity. Oh, the shotty definitely works out.
And I think that that is just not enough because, oh my god, W Gaming, I think Prodigy Esports, they really did take a bad decision, and now I think they have to regret up for it. They have to really regret. They went for a force buy.
Let's see. Yeah, they went in for a not a force buy. It was just an upgraded pistols. It was just upgraded pistols onto them, like some of the players at Shorty, which cost like 200 creds, and it's completely fine. But look at Gravity. He has picked up the Odin, so we might see the Odin spam. Odin OP in the chat, guys. Let's go. If Gravity gets himself multiple kills over towards B-main now.
Yup. And I think Dash over here is getting spotted out by the Recon, and I think Dash is already down to 30 while Sova's spam is definitely going to do a lot of damage. Dash gets one, gets immediately traded. Phantom gets a double. Gravity gets one. It's a 2v2 situation. It's not at all in the favor of Prodigy Esports, as the spike will be getting planted down at the B-bomb site. PDG David.
Yeah,
I think they're off to a
Prodigy
really...
Esports.
Yep.
Yeah, they're off to a good start with this retake, and yeah, there you go. MSA getting that kill is gonna say absolutely everything, but oh, MSA is gonna get taken down by the nanoswarm grenades of the Killjoy. But it doesn't matter. None of the players from SAW Gaming are alive in order to secure the spike or even stop Damon from defusing it. So that's gonna be Prodigy Esports putting up the first round on the board. Finally, W Gaming, they're gonna be stopped of their attack. But it isn't the end of the world for W Gaming. I mean, they still have the money. They're going to go in for a full buy, and they're going to try and further put Prodigy Esports' economy in shambles.
Yep. I think I mean, the economy wasn't really bad for DW Gaming. They can still go for a full buy. While talking about Prodigy Esports, they are a bit kind of in a trouble. And I think Envy over here, he's going way too ahead right now with the Spectre in his hand. And if he gets spotted out, that's the end. And I think he did get tagged a little bit, so he's immediately going to fall back. I don't know Envy. I saw him playing CS:GO. He was a really nice CS:GO player, and I think we made a team and we played one tournament. I remember. So I think Envy playing that Jet should be a good one because all the CS:GO players are really good with their aim. As we move down to the most important round, that is the fourth round, a full buy for both of the teams. But Prodigy Sports, they've gone for half shields, and I don't know why W Gaming is in W Gaming, while they really did not want to show that aggression against Prodigy Sports because you have Viper lineups, one with smokes and etc. While Showan will get that kill onto PDG team in. And that's going to be the entry coming in for W Gaming.
Yep, W Gaming. Well, they're gonna go ahead and use up the lockdown as well
30
on
seconds
Null.
left.
They're gonna try and move it over towards the B side. That is gonna be Shosun using up the ultimate in order to clear out the entirety of the side. He's gonna quickly move ahead and tap on the switch in order to close out the market doors. Shosun going ahead and taking down the Viper, right? That really puts Prodigy Esports at a disadvantage because the Viper utility might have come handy. She could have split apart the site in half so that Prodigy Esports could go in for the retake, right? But at this point, with W Gaming sitting at 4 players alive, I guess in a 4 vs 2 situation, it's gonna be difficult for Prodigy Esports to get the retake done.
Yep, I mean it's still doable. It's a 2v3 situation. It's just a man advantage, and I think Aimbot has already pushed up towards the side, but unfortunately gets taken down. So it's going to be third round on board for W Gaming.
So yeah, 3-1 as W Gaming. They are gonna get it all back, even though they lost a round to Prodigy Esports. As I told you, right, they still have a buy, they still have the confidence. It was a late round execute over to the B side on the back of the Killjoy's lockdown. So good stuff coming in from W Gaming. Prodigy Esports, on the other hand, are running short of money, and well, without money, you really can't get the big guns and challenge the best on the side of W Gaming. So hoping for Prodigy Esports to at least get a kill or two and maybe inflict some damage on W Gaming. But at this point, it won't matter. They're the attackers, man. And if they can just get the rounds in, their economy is going to keep flourishing.
Yep, and I think that Eco is definitely not going for a good use because Dash and his teammates, they already know that a major part of the players have already pushed up towards the A-bomb side, and look at him. Look at the Jet has his ultimate and he's going to go for a double kill, but he messed up. Envy, why would you do that? Trigger discipline on point, but the aim wasn't really on point. Gets a double, gets traded. It's a 3v3 situation. It's a 3v4 situation, and Prodigy Esports, I think they still have some hope left as Bloodinator is down to 2 HP. If he gets taken down, that's an easy win for Prodigy Esports.
So W Gaming this time around, though, they're moving it over towards the A side now. They have quickly decided to move it over towards A and over towards the A side. We have got the Viper, who has aggressively taken control over towards the A main now. Is someone going to spot him out? Yes, it is going to be Dash. Look at that! Look at that reflex coming in from the side of Dash as well, right? The reaction, the quick, how should I put it?
And I think Null
Cross-up placement to the face. Yeah.
Yep, and I don't think Null even needs guns out here. All he needs is just good swamp grenades to take the enemy down, and he did what exactly has to be done with the Killjoy.
Well, it looks like that my co-caster is mashing her keyboard.
No.
Is it some sort of a flex?
No. It's just I'm trying to, type in the chat. But yeah, I've been feeling really low. I don't know. I just feel so weird right now. I haven't felt like this. But yeah, I think the more energy the chat keeps us giving the lots and lots of shower of love and energy, I think I can keep going. Well, I think Dash over here, he did really spam the hell out in the aim in, but not a kill has come through.
So I guess W Gaming. This time around, though, it is gonna be them who are gonna find themselves in a weird spot, as Prodigy Esports have made the push over towards the A-mains. We've got a minute and 8 seconds left on the clock, and look at Envy. This is a mistake. Why would you do something like that? Why are you giving away the man advantage to W Gaming? And once again, Prodigy Esports. Well, doesn't look like a prodigy to me, but yeah, just at least Envy, just if things are not going on your favor, right? At least try and play a little bit safe. Wait for W Gaming to make the push onto the side.
Yep, and I think this round might just go to the favor of W Gaming once again. Starting off with the attackers, they're doing a great job, Nitish. 4 rounds back to back and only 1 round into the favor of Prodigy. I don't think they'll be able to push up while the Viper is really helping out. But Phantom over here gets it up, gets traded. So it's a 50-50 situation.
Right here.
I think both the teams have equal number of players. 14 seconds left on the clock. Spike gets planted down. PDG Demon is gonna take down Show, and which pretty much puts us in a 2v2 situation right now. Oh, a 3v2 to be honest. Yup. And I think Gravity has already pushed up towards the first lane, and he's gonna spot out Dash, gets a kill, and that's another kill for him. But finally, Prodigy Esports getting a retake possibly into their hands against W Gaming. 2-4.
We good. We good.
Yep, the second round of the board comes in for Prodigy Esports, and it looks like that finally their cries have been heard by God, or maybe, I don't know, some sort of a divine source that is going to help them. And W Gaming, they're going to fail in holding on to the site. Well, more than that, I would definitely blame the players from side W Gaming for not holding the best of the after plan positions as well. But it's okay. I mean, they're sitting at 4 rounds, right? As long as they have the money to go in for the buy, they really shouldn't care or be disheartened or anything like that. You just keep up the energy, keep up the flow, keep up the momentum, and go in for the rounds.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess MSA. Well, we're going to be seeing him getting himself the first try. That's going to be Dash going down. It's a really good pick coming in from MSA, and the entire Prodigy Esports going to be happy seeing the Jet on the side of W Gaming going down. Because Dash, man, he has been putting up some really good plays, and with him getting eliminated right off the bat, it's a good sign for Prodigy Esports as well that they might be able to put up the third round on the board.
Revealing
The minute left on the clock, I guess W Gaming, they might move in over towards the A side. I don't know. B looks a little bit risky, but maybe they might just head over towards the B side as well. You never know. At this point, I guess
You're dead.
W Gaming, right? What they can do best is use of all of the utilities and the ultimate on the side of Chosen, to grab information as well as some kills.
30 seconds left. 1 enemy remaining. Spike down A.
Yes, I lost my co-caster over there. But yeah, with 20 seconds in front of the clock, it looks like that we're going to be seeing W Gaming. It's all down to the Phoenix in a 1 versus 3 situation. Victor 1 versus 2 has Chosen. He's going to get the frag on towards MSA, whereas Phantom is going to get the trade as well. So that's going to be Chosen going down. Prodigy Esports, they're going to be happy getting the third round of the board. And just a quick update, my co-caster had a little bit of a power cut, so yeah, don't be shocked if I keep on going like a beast. But yeah, I guess let's just hope that you guys are not going to be tired of my voice and my casting. So yeah, just give us a few minutes. Let's hope that Elika's power comes back, and we are going to be getting her back onto the stream as well. But at this point, W Gaming, they're in for a bit of a disappointment because they lost not only a really good round that was going on in their favor, but they also are not being able to really put up the numbers. And as you saw just now, the Phoenix got taken on right off the bat from the side of W Gaming. Chosen, he was not supposed to die like that over towards the middle position, and that was a really good pick coming in from the Sova. But the immediate trade came in as well. So W Gaming, the trade is really on. so there's nothing to worry about. Their trade game is up and alive. Whereas Prodigy Esports, they just need to figure out as to how exactly they can position themselves in a way that even if a player or two goes down, there is always some sort of a potential going for the trade. But oh, Envy, this is not a good idea. But maybe it's going to be getting some double. He's looking to get the triple as well. And look at Mr. Null. He's going to get taken down. So what is happening? Damon present to the final kill, and W Gaming, they have been red. Oh my, did not see that coming, but it looks like that Prodigy Esports in for a comeback. So, moving on towards what could possibly be around that might, once again give Prodigy Esports the chance to go ahead and get the lead against W Gaming. But at this point, it looks like that Dash has already got himself a kill onto the Ultimate Phoenix. The run it back is going to get taken down, and with that, it's going to be all down to short. Look at the aggression coming in from MSA as well, right? The way he was holding on to the switch position. He went ahead and sprayed down the entire magazine, getting himself a triple there round. But yeah, Hater's gonna say that those were eco frags, but they were satisfying, man. So just give the guy a break, cut himself some slack. He's trying his best, and at this point, he's the top fragger for the team with 9 kills. So finally, Prodigy Esports, well, they have made the comeback, and W Gaming aren't looking good on their attack. Maybe defense is where they might shine the most, but. Being an aggressive team consisting of a lot of potential fraggers, right? I was expecting W Gaming to get themselves a lot of runs on the attack side. It is still not the end of the world, but things aren't looking that great for them. Because look at Gravity and his ult usage. You get the frag onto as a Killjoy, and with the Killjoy getting taken down, right? You not only lose a great Sentinel, but you also lose a lot of utilities, which might have given them a chance at holding on to the site in an afterplant situation. So, 55 seconds, and looks like that W Gaming. At this point, we are going to be seeing them quickly rotating over towards the A side. Sorry for the fumble there. I was just trying to figure out as to Prodigy Esports and their rotation, right? And if you have a look at their mini map, they've already rotated over towards the A side, but is it actually the A side that is being hit from the side of W Gaming? I don't think so, as all of these players are walking up towards the catwalks, and maybe they are moving in over towards the A side, but not from the A mains, but from the tree rooms and the catwalks. And that's the Viper wall, which is going to be put up. It's definitely going to, decay down the players a little bit, but not that much. Phantom, he's going to put down the wall, but look at Envy! Not like this! Envy, you're supposed to get the frags, man. You're not supposed to miss. And look at this, Short is going to get himself the frag on towards Phantom, and now the round is completely turned around. W Gaming and their patience have given them a chance at tying things up on the scoreboard. There's going to be Damon to use up the flash in order... Ow. Damon, really? Really? How can you not expect someone to be the lurker, or, someone to just catch the flank as it's coming in from the catwalks, or maybe from the middle position as well? And with that, Gravity has got no other option than to save. So go in for the save and hope that the entirety of W Gaming don't chase him down and take that Phantom away from his hands. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be the 5th round of the board for W Gaming, and we are going to be seeing the scoreboard getting even Stevens. 5-5. As it looks like that this game is definitely going to be close, though. I mean, I kind of had an inkling, right? I did say that this might just go the distance, or the prediction that I made was 13 to a single digit. So let's see if my prediction is going to be right or not. That was more of a bluff than a prediction, but anyways, yeah, I'm gonna be honest to you guys. But jokes aside, 5-5, W Gaming, they've got themselves two of the players who have got their ultimates ready. Same with the Sova and the Omen who've got their ultimates ready. Envy's back again on the operator. Let's hope he doesn't miss. If you can get the frag on towards Bloodinator, that is going to be a good pick. And yep, that is exactly how it's gonna turn out as well. Bloodinator is gonna get taken down, and that is one of the ultimates lost from the side of W Gaming, and also the fact that they no longer can gain information of how many players are holding on to a particular site. So the minute left on the clock, W Gaming. Well, judging from the positioning, though, it looks like that they are moving it over towards the A side once again, but. Maybe once again they're gonna debate the entirety of Prodigy Esports, and they might just move in from the A shot position or straight away moving over towards B as well. Only time will tell. And as far as the time is considered, in W Gaming they've got themselves 40 seconds on the clock, and they're gonna be seeing the Killjoy's ultimate being put down over towards the A mains as well, which is gonna buy around 10 seconds for Prodigy Esports. You know what? Diamond is just gonna go ahead and buy more for the entirety of Prodigy Esports, as he's going to aggressively push up towards the Wines. Nobody checked the Wines from the side of W Gaming, and that was an upsetting moment right there. As Dash is getting taken down because of the hot hands put up from the side of Prodigy Esports, or was it W Gaming? Oh, I think it was Shozen's hot hands, and Dash took a lot of damage because of that as well. And there comes the poison being put down towards the green boxes in order to bait out the Jet, who is trying to buy time and isolate herself into individual one-on-ones as well. But that's not going to happen. The double peak is going to come in from the side of Prodigy Esports, and that's going to be 6 rounds of vote for them as well. 6-5 is W Gaming. Well, they're in for a bit of an upset. But maybe what I think happened over there was W Gaming, they thought that Prodigy Esports are once again going to think a lot. They might think that W Gaming are once again putting off a fake, so they're not going to overhate and stuff like that. But Prodigy Esports, they read them like an open book, and they all made the rotations on time as well. So yeah, moving on towards the last round of the specific half, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just hope that that it is going to end in a good note. Maybe 6-6. You never know. W Gaming, they've already lost themselves a player thanks to Envy and the operator. But it looks like that Dash is in for an immediate reply. Look at Phantom. Why is no one watching the markets? Oh, I guess Gravity was watching the markets, but what a bad angle. Bloodinator, on the other hand, gets caught off guard by MSA towards mid, which puts it down to a 3 versus 2 situation for Prodigy Esports. But look at Gravity! Well, he's gonna suck all of these players into his crosshairs and take them all down. 7-5. It looks like the W Gaming are not gonna be able to tie things up on the scoreboard as we move on towards the second half of the game. Prodigy Esports, an amazing half, an amazing showcase of performance as well. As at the start, it looked like the W Gaming had the momentum. Prodigy Esports had brought it all back. So with 15 seconds left on the clock, W Gaming, right? They are gonna try and hold on towards both of these sides in a way where Prodigy Esports are not even gonna expect. I've seen W Gaming in their defense on Ascent, and it is pretty aggressive. Let's just hope that that Prodigy Esports are gonna be ready for the aggression coming in from W Gaming. W Gaming, they've already got themselves both the duelists holding towards the A mains, right? And look at this, the push is coming in as well. And on top of that smoke, we're gonna be seeing the Jet moving in from the A mains. Let's quickly have a look at the fight that is happening over towards the A mains as well, because Shozen just got himself a frag over towards the A mains, and we might just see the spike getting dropped over towards the A mains, considering the fact that Envy is further pushing in over towards the A mains as well. Over towards the B side, I'm not really sure what Prodigy Esports were trying to do, because the spike was still over towards the high mids, and if the spike would have been dropped, then Prodigy Esports would have been upset. But it looks like that Gravity can do that. He is really pulling the weight for the team, and I guess the name itself says a lot, right? Gravity. But yeah, that aside, in a 3 versus 3 situation, W Gaming, they can definitely make the retake happen. They've got themselves the Killjoy, the turret left out as well. Unfortunately, no Nano Swarms or Alarm Bot is left out. So we're going to be going for a beautiful aerial view so that we can figure out as to where exactly these players are playing onto the side. And the defender side of players as well as to where exactly they're coming in for the retake. At this point, a player is stuck inside of the smoke, or maybe he's just choosing to stay inside of the smoke as well. No, not and Short. They both get themselves a frag each, and we're going to be seeing Short, who's just going to stick the defuse, going to get the half defuse in, is going to try and go in for the frag, but look at Gravity as he pushes up close and personal and gets that burst fire into the face of Short. And Short is gonna stand thinking, so what exactly happened over there? Well, he just got absolutely deleted and thrown out of the round. But yeah, I mean, 8-5 as Prodigy Esports. They're gonna be happy with the result of getting that round going on to their favor, right? They started things off on a good terms on the attack side, so maybe W Gaming, let's hope that they're not going to get ahead of themselves and you know, not going to make mistakes, because if they are going to make any mistakes, which I don't think so they are, they have already pushed in from the middle position over towards the A mains, and ooh, Phantom, he just got himself another kill. He upgraded to a Vandal right off the bat. I mean, the balls of steel onto this bad boy to quickly go ahead and pick up the Vandal as well in the second round itself. In the half, right? That shows how much confidence Prodigy Esports they have, and in a single straight out, it's going to be Envy to put all of these players down to sleep who are trying to move in from the A main. So that was a really good push coming in from W Gaming, but unfortunately, it did not yield any results for them. So 9-5 is as Prodigy Esports, right? They're in for a treat as their economy. It is going to keep growing, and in my opinion, if they can just get up to double digits right freaking now, then W Gaming, oh man, that's going to be so tough for them to stabilize their economy from here on out if they lose this round. Prodigy Esports, they've got a lot of players who are still playing it out like a bonus. They've got players who are on their Spectres as well from the previous round. W Gaming, on the other hand, have upgraded themselves into the Phantoms and the Vandals, and look at Mr. Is he gonna expect the Blade Storms coming in on Envy? Yes, he will. Now taking down Mr. Envy. We're gonna be seeing Gravity and Bloodinator getting themselves a frag each as well. Gravity did try and get the trade, but unfortunately was not able to finish off the kill. Look at Dash. He's gonna be completely blind, and as the Omen says, blind and dead. That is exactly what is going to happen over there. Down to a 2 versus 2 as W Gaming going to try and push further in, put maximum amount of pressure on towards all of these players holding onto the side, right? It all comes down to Bloodinator in a 1 versus 2 situation. At this point, he's going to be like, bloody hell, in a 1 versus 2, how do you expect me to pull this off? And I guess it is what it is. Prodigy Esports are going to be winning off a round, which was their bonus. And not only that, W Gaming, they're sort of upsetting me at this point as well. I don't know what happened over there. Towards the rafters, they could have done some hero plays. They could have pushed up at the right time as well, but they just chose not to. The constant resistance was coming in from the side of Prodigy Esports as well, right? The utility usage coming in from Gravity as well as MSA was just too good. So I guess W Gaming, at this point, they haven't got themselves around yet. And Prodigy Esports, man, oh, look at this. MSA with a quad that round. He's going to show us why exactly he has got that tag in his name as well, right? Aimbot. It's more like aimbot, but then trying to make fun of his aim. But you should not do that, aimbot, because you know what? You've got a really good aim, buddy. You just got yourselves a quad that round, and no matter what the haters say, they're gonna say those were eco frags, those were easy for you. They just walked into your crosshairs, nothing like that, buddy. I support you, alright? But yeah. Jumping on towards what could possibly be a round where W Gaming might just stop Prodigy Esports from getting onto match point. I mean, Chosen, just look at how terrified W Gaming are. They have not even tried to contest the site. At this point, they're just holding on towards off angles, and they're just playing it out for the retake. And maybe that is the right decision as well. Dash is going to get himself a frag, whereas the same can be expected from the side of Prodigy Esports as well. At this point, the man advantage has been neutralized. It's down to a 4 versus 4, but I guess Prodigy Esports. We're gonna be seeing the Phoenix make his way all the way from the A mains over towards the catwalks and eventually towards the tree rooms as well. And that might just put W Gaming in a spot where they're not gonna be expecting this next time. But look at him once again. This guy is just unstoppable with that Vandal as he goes ahead and gets himself a double. It's gonna be all out of dash in a 1 versus 3 situation. Let's just hope that he's not gonna get blinded by that Cobalt coming in from Damon. But I guess there's just no escaping the Cobalt.
Point.
That is going to be the match point coming in from Prodigy Esports, and I guess my predictions are sort of coming into fruition. It's 12-5, and I did say that it's going to be 13 to a single digit, but I was hoping for something like 13-8 or something like that, right? Oh man, W Gaming, what happened, you guys? Round of 64 was just way too easy for you. Round of 32 could have been easy as well. You guys were doing a good job on your attack, but your defense, no. It shouldn't be going like this. Yeah, getting on towards a possible round where we're going to be seeing Prodigy Esports finish it off right here, right now. Look at the aggressive push being made by Envy as he's going to be finding himself a frag on towards his duplicate. That's going to be going down. Bloody Nader still holding on to the side. I guess Bloody Nader is looking for a few more kills, but there's Envy. Man, that guy is definitely jealous of Bloody Nader and all of the kills he secured in the first half. So, no, his name definitely goes on to say that that he's jelly, and he's going to try and get the revenge in as well. The ult is going to be activated by Envy, and maybe he might just be in for a little bit of a stylish finish. And there you go. We're going to be seeing the Blade Storm coming into play in order to finish off the game in style. 13-5, ladies and gentlemen, as it's going to be Prodigy Esports to go ahead and clinch out the victory as well. I mean, 13-5. I was expecting something more of a 13-8 or a 13-9, but then 13-5. Oh my God, Prodigy Esports! They completely turned the tables on towards W Gaming, and it was more of a W Gaming from the side of Prodigy Esports when they moved on to their attack side as well. It was a really good performance coming in from the side of Prodigy Esports, and I'm happy for the fact that they were able to consistently put up the numbers and win out that specific game as well, because a lot of eyes were set on W Gaming and their possible victory in the specific game. But I guess it was just not the day for W Gaming, and maybe they're going to be upset about that fact as well. But all in all, W Gaming, there's a lot to learn out of that specific match. Their defense was not at all impressive, so maybe they can rewatch the VOD and work on it. The highlights are definitely going to be uploaded tomorrow, so if you guys missed out the specific game, don't worry. Go ahead and check out the highlights, which are going to be uploaded tomorrow by our editors, and all of the hero plays are going to be edited and uploaded as well on the socials as well as the YouTube channel as well. So subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, and hit the follow button on the esports in socials as well. Our moderators are gonna spam the link in the chat, so go ahead, do that. You guys can check out the casters as well. Official Assassin47 on Instagram, Tanvi Jasmine FTW, who is not present here currently. She's a power cut. I guess she's gonna be a little bit upset as well with that happening, but it's okay. Technical difficulties, you really can't do much. But Prodigy Esports are going to be your winners of this specific matchup, and I can't wait to see who exactly is going to be the MVP of this specific match. So I'm just waiting for the production to pull up the MVP screen as well, so that the entirety of the audience can wait and see who exactly the MVP was. But all in all, W Gaming, their defense was impressive up to a limit, right? Like their aggressiveness, it did give them the man advantage, but not like this. It was like Prodigy Esports, they watched the VOD of W Gaming maybe from the round of 64, and they had an idea as to what exactly to expect. Prodigy Esports, they knew the moves being made by W Gaming, and at every single point they were counter-stratting Prodigy Esports and counter-aiming them down as well. They knew exactly what angles W Gaming are coming in from, what exactly are the angles that are being held onto by them as well. But yeah, 2 of the games are done and dusted for the day, and we are going to be jumping straight into the final game as well. It's going to be GODLIKE Esports versus LAGGX Gamers. So yeah, looking forward to an incredible one over there as well, because the community favorites GODLIKE Esports are going to be facing off against LAGGX Gamers. A lot of GODLIKE players and a lot of their fan base is definitely going to join the chat and support the best team as well. So can't wait to see that. But yeah, LAGGX gamers, I truly have no idea what to expect from them. I definitely do like their logo though. I mean, everything red and black attracts me. I am personally a fan of that specific combination, red and black. So, LAGGX gamers, I'm definitely gonna give you guys this. You guys have got an amazing logo. But Godlike Esports, maybe they might have got the superior gameplay, or maybe they might have got much more up their sleeves as well. Only time will tell, as we're going to be waiting for the final game to start up really soon. But yeah, in the meantime, what I really need you guys to do is go ahead and grab yourselves a can of Hell Energy drink, and check out the Josh app while we're waiting for the final game to get ready as well. Because on Josh app, it's an amazing time to kill the boredom if you guys are going through some boring times, or maybe even if you guys are going through stuff in life, you guys can definitely tune into the Josh app and energize yourself, make yourselves happy, because there are tons and tons of creators on the Josh app that are putting out amazing content and making each and every of their follower happy. Well, talking about happy, it is going to be Gravity who's going to be happy, as he is going to be clinching away that match MVP award with 19 kills, 9 deaths, and 11 assists. Gravity, congratulations to you, man! You are the match MVP for the entire match, and in my opinion, he surely deserves it. The amount of frags this guy just went ahead and grabbed against W Gaming. Amazing recon dart lineups. The shock darts were used to perfection as well. Even on their defense side, right? Gravity made sure that the maximum number of damage was being inflicted through just his utilities, his shock darts, and that is something to definitely talk about as well. So congratulations, Gravity! You just earned yourself the match MVP award, and every one of your fans out there in the chat are going to be happy as well. But it looks like that the map veto for the final game is ready, and we're going to be seeing Godlike Esports versus LAGGX Gamers happening on Bind. Ooh, all right, then Bind it is. Let's just hope that LAGGX Gamers do get the advantage of starting off on the defense side, so that they can, at least grab some rounds at the start of the game, and not let Godlike Esports just go ahead and get a flawless victory against them or something like that. I'm just kidding, guys. Okay, don't you call me out and say that I'm a Godlike fan. I'm not. I support all and the best and the newcomers as well, because that's what this entire tournament is about, guys. I mean, Esportz Premier Series, right? It not only gives the chance for the newer teams and those who just started off with Valorant, who want to kickstart their career in esports as well as a player. Esportz Premier Series is an amazing platform to do so. Four open qualifiers throughout the duration of 4 months. Each qualifier consisting of a prize pool of ₹1,00,000. I mean, £1,00,000 a month to the winning team. That itself says a lot, right? The entire prize pool for the event, including the LAN finale and the wildcard event and stuff, is around 14 lakh rupees. So that itself tells you how big of a tournament this is. And I would like to give out a huge shout out to our sponsors as well, Hell Energy Drink and Joe Schaff, for making this tournament possible. Without their support, wouldn't have been possible. So check them out using the link down in the description below. And we are surely waiting for the players to get in the lobby and get ready as well, so that we can straight away jump into the game. And I mean, there's not much to talk about that previous game as well, right? It was more like a domination coming in from the side of team. I forgot. My bad. Prodigy Esports. Yeah. Sorry. Too much information going on in my mind. A brain fart moment over there, but pardon me. Prodigy Esports, right? It was a straight up domination as soon as they made their way on towards the attack side. I mean, W Gaming, even though the aggression was there, but I don't know, they were lacking confidence on getting these aim duels in, and every single time they were trying to go in for these hero plays, they were getting shut down. As I said, right, it was like Prodigy Esports have done their homework, and I'm happy that they did so as well. W Gaming, on the other hand, I am not really sure, because Prodigy Esports, I don't think so. They have appeared on stream in round of 64, so maybe W Gaming didn't get the chance to do some research on towards Prodigy Esports. But whatever it may be, Prodigy Esports, they definitely earned that spot by playing amazingly, and I'm happy for the fact that my prediction sort of turned out to be true. It was 13 to a single digit as well. So yeah. With that, we are Definitely going to be expecting some intense plays being made by LAGGX gamers and GODLIKE Esports. GODLIKE Esports, well, they need no introduction in the scene. I'm definitely sure that all of their fans have already jumped straight into the chat. And you know, I mean, LAGGX gamers, I'm not sure if they're a known team in the scene as well, because at this point, maybe if they are semi-professionally known, I would have, if they're semi-professional and if they have played a couple of tournaments, I would have known as well. But I really haven't seen their name pop up quite a lot, so I'm just dying to see what exactly is going to be the kind of performance that they're going to be putting up on the board as well. So at this point, I did get a cue from the production that we might have to wait a minute or two for the game to get ready. So you know, they're showing me some mercy, and they're like, Assassin, you know what, you can just go ahead and maybe take a break, maybe take a minute or two. But oh, okay, I just got another update that the game is almost ready. So you know what, I'm just gonna keep going and wait for the game to be ready, because it's better to just, you know, it's better to just wait than push it to a break and then, you know, immediately come back as well. That's gonna be quite awkward. But yeah, I mean, Prodigy Esports, right? I actually did not expect them to do something that they did the previous game. W Gaming, I had high expectations from them. I'm not gonna lie, because I've played against their players as well, right? They did appear in one of my ranked games with my co-caster. If you guys might know him, he's casted a few of the Valorant tournaments with me as well, Aditya Adi Shah. But yeah, I guess if you guys don't know him, it's completely fine as well. If you guys are new to the scene, you might not know him. If you guys are in the scene from quite some time, you might know him as well. But yeah, when me and Adi were queuing for a ranked game, the W Gaming players, they did come against us, and they did say that they immediately recognized us as well, right? And they were like, "Oh wow, Assassin and Adi, what's up?" And we were happy of the fact that they recognized us as well. But it looks like that the game is ready, ladies and gentlemen. So we can straight up dive into the agent selection screen. It is going to be GODLIKE Esports and LAGGX gamers on bind. LAGGX gamers, they're going to be starting on the defender side, whereas GODLIKE Esports, they're going to be starting off on the attack. And I guess it is, as I said, right? LAGGX gamers, they did get the opportunity to start off on the defense side. Starting off with the defense side on bind, and I guess that gives them some sort of an advantage in order to clinch a round or two against GODLIKE Esports. But it's going to be all down to how exactly the players from the side of GODLIKE Esports are feeling as well, right? Maybe Deathmaker might just go ahead and pop off. Maybe SMX might pop off. Maybe Hevan might pop off with that Sky. You never know. He's just going to be sending out his wolf in order to gain the information, and with the guiding light, he's going to go ahead, flash the enemies, and you know, just go completely skirra. Talking about skirra, where's Phoenix? Why don't we have a Phoenix on bind? Well, my co-caster Elika is definitely going to be upset. She, for one, loves to see Phoenix on a map like bind. So I guess we're not going to be seeing any Phoenix in this specific game, and that is quite unfortunate. But I guess the Sky is going to fill in the shoes as well for the flashes. So yeah, I mean, with the agent selection screen just coming to an end, we're going to be jumping straight into it. The pistol round really soon. As soon as it is ready, the players, they're just gonna warm up a little bit. They're gonna get their buys in. We might just see a couple of goes by coming in from both of these teams. Most of the players, they might just stick to the classic and the half armor as well. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be GODLIKE Esports versus LAGGX gamers. Let's just hope that LAGGX gamers are not going to lag against GODLIKE Esports, because if they do, then then maybe GODLIKE Esports might just finish it off as quickly as possible, and they might just be like, you know what, Assassin, we know you pretty well and we love you as well, so we're just going to finish it off and give you a break. The jokes aside, guys, GODLIKE Esports starting off on the attack on bind. They have positioned themselves across the map. They're spread out across the map. We've got 3 players outside the A side, 2 outside the B side, and look at Hevan. He's going to be using up the flash in order to allow Deathmaker to push it over towards the showers and take aggressive peeks as well towards the showers angle as well. The Brimstone did fall back. I mean, he was trying to make some hero play over towards the showers, trying to go in for a peek, but then he knew that these players are pushing in on top of the Sky Flash. So better to just not, get blinded and fall back onto the side, play it out for the retake. And that was a really good decision coming in from them as well. With a minute and 5 seconds left on the clock, we're going to be seeing GODLIKE Esports trying to maybe rotate back over towards the B side. Because look at the spike. If you guys can have the eyes on Brimstone, right? With the spike, he's making his way over towards the middle position. Now, Deathmaker is the only player who is sort of showing some sort of a presence over towards the A side. And maybe he might just get himself a frag, and yes, he will. That's going to be Hens going down over towards the A side. Oh, was it something like a Sasta tens? You never know, but whatever it was, the aim was not looking like tens. Deathmaker, well, he's the one who is somewhat looking like tens at this point, and maybe he's just feeling it with a triple. He's gonna get himself the first shot of the board for the team, and that is gonna be LAGGX Gamers losing out the pistol round against GODLIKE Esports. Quite unfortunate, but you can't really do much, right? At this point, it's like if you can just give Deathmaker the opportunity to play a 1 versus 5, he might just go ahead and get an ace. It's sort of something like that. I'm not simping for Deathmaker, or neither am I supporting him, but then, man, credits where it's due. Deathmaker is good. He's really good, and nothing can change the fact as well that he has got some crisp, clean lock. On the other hand, if you can just shed some light onto his players like SMX and Heavan as well, right? No matter the fact that they're playing the support role, they still manage to put up the numbers when it comes to getting the kills, right? And look at that. It's gonna be Flex to get himself a frag on towards Hens, and Nate is gonna come in, which is gonna do quite a lot of damage. Prodigy अपना Molotov डालते हुए Flex को जला देंगे over towards the defender side of spawn, but yeah, a little bit of a Hindi here and there does bring in that comical element, right? But pardon me, I'm trying to bring that English element into my work as well. So I'm gonna get there over the duration of a month or two.
Alarm out. Here.
But yeah, guys, 2-0. GODLIKE Esports are gonna be playing this round out as a bonus. Or maybe they might just get themselves a Vandals out, because most of the players were on the Ghost that round, right? And interestingly, looks like that the Breach and the Sky, both of them are going to be playing over towards the A side from the side of LAGGX Gamers. The Breach and the Jet are going to get immediately picked off, and SMX, he's going to get himself a kill as well. Over towards the elbows. Going to drop down a Stim Beacon, but he's not actually pushing on top of it. He knows for a fact that there is someone over towards the elbows, but look at that! Look at the Breach to go ahead and take down Deathmaker with a
Spike down A.
with a Judge. And I guess at this point the Judge is getting the job done as well. Look at Evan, he's going to be completely blind, but Deoxy is not going to be able to capitalize on top of that blinded player with the name of Evan as well. Evan, did you just try to heal yourself? I mean, doesn't work. Evan, hello. But yeah, jokes aside, that was a comical element coming in from Evan. But I guess Killjoy is definitely going to be successful in able to get the frag on towards Whitehorse. And with Whitehorse going down, mind you, I did mention the fact that Heavan is low. And there's no freaking way that he's going to be able to get a heal for himself. So down to 31 HP, in a 1 versus 1 situation where the Killjoy is sitting at 100 HP, we might just see the Killjoy walking away with this 1 versus 1 clutch for the team. But I guess the Killjoy, a lot of time has already passed by. Look at the spike ticking. Oh, never mind. The spike just played a game on me. It was beating so fast. I thought that there's absolutely no time left. And yep, there you go. Oh my god! Oh my! almost whiffing over there, but then gets his aim back. Heavan, ज़्यादा light नहीं ले रहे हो क्या? Yeah, man, that was something to. Something to witness from Heavan as well. So yeah, getting on towards a round where LAGGX Gamers, they're going to be going in for an eco. Maybe the up-close and personal angles might just help them out in getting all of these crisp, clean locks to the face of all of these players moving into the site over towards the showers as well. Who the hell is that player sitting at 1 HP? That's Sky from the side of LAGGX Gamers. And wow, Heavan, nice flash. Oh man, SMX. Sorry, it was Deathmaker. Deathmaker is like, have a nice flash, buddy. Deathmaker get deleted by Hens. As we're going to be seeing Heavan getting himself the immediate trade. It's going to be all down to Killjoy, who's playing over towards the elbows in a 1 versus 4 situation. But let's hope that that the Killjoy is going to be able to do some stat padding. Maybe get some kills in order to stay at the top of the board, at least for his team, if not for the server.
Like the enthusiasm.
But yeah, I guess
But no one
it is what it is. Godlike Esports, as the name goes, definitely godlike in their playstyle, and it's gonna be 4-0 as we move on towards round number 5. Pretty disappointing moment for LAGGX gamers, but you really can't do anything, man.
Here.
So now that the players from LAGGX gamers have got themselves the operator out as well, Deoxy might just get himself a frag on top of the flash that just came in from the breach. But look at Deathmaker and flags! What the hell? In the blink of an eye, we're gonna be seeing LAGGX gamers, 4 players going down, and well, I don't think so. The Killjoy is gonna survive for a longer duration as well as Deathmaker, and he's aggressing in, and he's looking to end it as fast as possible because I guess he has plans. He's at his hometown, if I'm not wrong. He's back home. So as soon as he can finish this game, he can just go out and chill out with his friends or something like that. But man, Deathmaker, chill responsibly, all right? With the pandemic and everything going on, just take care. Be very careful. It's been some time since I caught up with Deathmaker, man. Earlier we used to have a lot of interaction. Like we used to talk a lot, but then now that he's gotten busy and with everything, his personal life, his professional life, he's got a lot busy. There's a lot going on for the man as well, so I really can't blame him. But at this point, I can definitely blame Doxy for holding up that angle. But maybe the angle might just give himself an opportunity to get a frag. But look at Heavan, he's also using the wolf in order to stun Deoxy. It's a Sky versus Sky duel, guys. It would be amazing if Heavan can just go ahead and grab that kill with it. That is going to be Deoxy. Oh, Deoxy! I think he activated himself. Deathmaker down to a 1 versus 1 situation is using up the Blade Storms, and I thought that Deathmaker might just lose out that fight, but it looks like that. As always, the aim is going to be on point, and it is going to be the player from the side of LAGGX gamers, that is Deoxy, to get a free haircut. But yeah, guys, I mean, to be honest, if you're really enjoying what you're watching as well as what you're hearing, you guys can definitely go ahead and give me a follow on Instagram at @officialassassin47 on Instagram. You guys can give me suggestions, reviews if you've got any for me. But at this point, I guess gamers could use with some suggestions as well, right? As they're really not able to hold on to the sites, and more than that, I would like to shed some light on the fact that GODLIKE Esports almost lost away this round as well. Their aggression did not pan out. But I guess GODLIKE Esports, they're going to be asking the Killjoy to use up the ultimate, the lockdown. Look, he's just going to get detained and he's going to just get taken down because of the nanoswarm grenades being put up over towards the hookers. SMX on the other hand pushes in, gets himself a frag, and with that the Killjoy, I mean, good luck getting himself a frag, man.
Need a drop. Thanks.
Yep. Don't worry, production. I'm still alive. The production was just checking up on me. They were like, hold on a second. Did this guy just what happened to him? Hello? But yeah, don't worry, I'm still here. I'm just trying to sip on a little bit of water because Because man, I'm just going ham right now, and I'm enjoying this game as well. But not gonna deny the fact that I don't like to see storms, but it's okay as long as both of these teams are having fun. It's all well and good. LAGGX gamers at this point, instead of getting disappointed, right? What they can do is learn from how exactly GODLIKE Esports are playing, and Esportz.in have made an incredible bracket as well. That in a way, most of the teams, right, they can learn a lot from their opponents, and that's the entire point of the specific tournament as well, to give a platform and you know, to make these newer teams realize that it's going to take a lot for them to be the best against the rest in the scene. So, jumping on towards a round where once again GODLIKE Esports, they've stacked up outside of the B side. Maybe once again they're just going to be moving it over towards the B side. You never know. At this point, maybe they might have got bored as well. They're like, it's so monotonous.
Smoke's down.
we just want to finish this as fast as possible. Ooh, look at that nigga. Knows where exactly Deoxy is, and sadly, Deoxy, man, that flash is not going to work against a player like Deathmaker, because he has experienced a lot better against better teams. So you gotta come up with something insane in order to beat down Deathmaker with an operator. But at this point, I guess Hens and Kill Bill Pandey. That's a nice name, Kill Bill Pandey. And yeah, what's more nice is the fact that Deathmaker is going in for the hunt. This guy is just so hungry. He's thirsty for some blood, and he's gonna see it in the form of Killjoy and her body over to his showers as well. So 9-0, 5 seconds left on the clock for us to dive straight into its round number 10, and I guess I guess at this point what LAGGX gamers can try and do is keep on force buying every single round. The last round they had themselves the Phantom, the Vandals, and the Judge as well, and I've legit got no idea. Maybe it's just the max loss bonus kicking in from the side of oh no, Deathmaker! He misses the Blade Storms! That is something new, but I guess hence he did the same mistake as well. He was waiting, but I guess it did not give him any sorts of advantage whatsoever. But anyways, Evan is definitely going to be healing up the squad. The Killjoy is low from the side of GODLIKE Esports, but does it even matter? 4 versus 1, and the Sky is looking to get some kills. Deoxy is going to be using up the flash. The entirety of GODLIKE Esports is going to be flashed, but SMX, he's going to dodge it at the exact same time. He's just going to be half blind while trying to get the frag on towards Deoxy as well. So 10-0, and yeah, this one GODLIKE Esports is just like a deathmatch server for them, right? It's like you really can't do much. It's a stomp. It's a crazy stomp, and LAGGX gamers, I guess they can still afford to go in for the buy. Look at this. This is ridiculous. Losing 10 rounds in a row. The max loss bonus is just adding and adding and adding, and still able to get some sort of a weapon into the specific round. Deathmaker gonna spot out the wolf, gonna go ahead and take it down. He's the only player, by the way, over towards the A side, and the entirety of LAGGX gamers, they have assigned 3 players to guard the A side. But you know what, Deathmaker, not every time, buddy. Hence has finally got the money to pull out the big gun, and he's gonna be doing that and securing a kill for the team as well. Hold on a second, why is this MX running in towards the defender side of spawn? I mean, bro, you've got the spike, and it's better for you to just quickly get out of that situation. Yep, 20 seconds, and to be completely honest, that was not the best of the ultimates. I am really disappointed from the Killjoy coming in from the side of LAGGX gamers, but I guess he got a bit triggered with the fact that I said that he whiffed towards the green boxes before. He's triggered. Evan, यार ऐसा करेगा really, I mean, गुस्सा मत होना यार. You know, we all love you, man. But yeah, back in the Counter-Strike days as well, I've casted so many games where Havan was just outperforming his opponents, and today he's no different. So yeah, it looks like that this time around though, we're going to be seeing Hens to get an entry for the team, and that is something that you don't see every round, guys. Hens is going to secure that man advantage. There's going to be Deathmaker going down, by the way, so that is going to be quite a loss for the Godlike Esports. And look at Hens, he's further pushing in, and this is not at all a good decision. Hens, after securing the man advantage yourself, why would you just neutralize the man advantage for the Godlike Esports and make their life easier?
Finished.
But I guess it goes both ways, right? He's going to be caught off guard. But does it even matter? Havan SMX, they were going to grab themselves a kill, and actually Havan is going to get himself a double, and my god, Flex with an Odin. You've got to be kidding me.
Switching sides. Match point.
Well, 12-0 is going to be a match point for Godlike Esports, ladies and gentlemen, and I guess LAGGX gamers, please trust me, guys. Don't be disappointed. Don't be disheartened, because this is such an amazing feat to achieve as well, right? To go ahead, play against a team like Godlike Esports, who are right up there in the tier 1 scene at this moment, and it should really be taken as a pleasure to be playing against them and learning against them as well. So yeah, in the meantime, while we, you know what, let's just finish off, and then I'm gonna do the plugs and whatnot. I guess Deathmaker, well, he surely has places to be, so he's just gonna move it over towards the A-shot position, get himself a double. Whereas, the breach with the Japanese name, he's gonna go ahead and get himself a double as well. He's gonna pick up the Sovereign Ghost, and I guess he knows about the fact that the push has been made from the side of Godlike Esports. Two of their players are coming in from the shot position. Oh, Kill Bill Pandey just took down SMX, and I guess this might be the round where LAGGX gamers are gonna completely shut down the dreams of Godlike Esports of finishing this game 13-0. But hold on a second, there comes Flex. Oh, Kill Bill Pandey, is he gonna be able to get himself another one? As Flex is gonna finish it off with a triple in the end. 13-0, ladies and gentlemen, as Godlike Esports are gonna be your winners of this specific matchup. It is gonna be a flawless victory for them, and trust me, nobody likes to see storms, but I guess it is what it is, right? Godlike Esports, at this point, all of these teams in round of 64, round of 32 are no competition for them. In order to get some sort of a competition in, they might have to move up to round of 8 and even round of 16 maybe, because the tier 1 teams, they're coming up as well, and the schedule is stays in such a way, right, where each and everyone gets a chance to play against the best of the best. So yeah, huge shout out to esports.in for making that happen as well. But yeah, Godlike Esports is going to be our winners, 13-0. Godlike fans, I know you guys are really happy, so let's have some Godlike OP in the chat as well. Let's have some spams, show some love to your favorite team, and yeah, today was an interesting day for sure. We had some action-packed games, definitely better than the rest of the 4 days. Day number 5 was good, and you know what? You guys can go ahead and write it down. From here on out, all of these games are gonna get super interesting. Even though the storms were there, I want you guys to know that the games are going to get even closer. But hold on a second. Let's just talk about the MVP for a second. It is none other than Mr. Deathmaker with 17 kills and 6 deaths. Man, that KD itself says a lot about how Deathmaker was feeling today. Well, maybe today was a good day for him, and he definitely put up that performance and showcased it in his gameplay as well. So Deathmaker, congratulations, buddy, for grabbing that MVP. I guess even the last game of Godlike Esports, it was Deathmaker who was the MVP as well, as if I'm not wrong. But yeah, there you go. 13-9 was the score of the first game between Pride Nation Esports and Gravity Esports. The second game of the day was W Gaming versus Prodigy Esports, which turned out to be 13-5 in favor of Prodigy Esports. And the final game was a complete domination from the side of Godlike Esports. They wrecked LAGGX gamers, and it was a 13-0 victory for them as well. LAGGX gamers, I really want you guys to go ahead, check out the WOD, see where you went wrong, and work on your flaws and your mistakes, and come on come on stronger, come back stronger as well on qualifier number 2 that is going to be starting out from next month. That is, all the details are going to be put up on the socials of esports.in. So go ahead and check out Esports In's Instagram page. I'll ask my moderators to go ahead and put down the link in the chat. You guys can go ahead and follow the socials of esports.in. Also check out our sponsors for the event, Hell Energy Drink and Joe Shap, for making this tournament possible. Joe Shap is an amazing platform if you guys want to go ahead and put up some content, some funny content, some content of your own which you think is creative enough. And also, if you guys are getting bored or are going through stuff, you can definitely tune in towards the Joe Shap and energize yourself and put a smile to your face as well. And that's exactly what Joe Shap does. So download the app, sign up, and check it out. Also, Hell Energy Drink are our primary sponsors alongside Joe Shap. Hell Energy Drink gives the energy, that kick to you to keep going and performing like a beast throughout the day. And maybe if you guys just had a little bit more, then maybe a day or two as well. But anyways, with all of that aside, you guys can check me out as well as my co-caster, who is not present here, but it's completely fine. I'm going to plug her as well. It's @officialassassin47 on Instagram for me. You guys can go ahead and hit up the follow button if you guys enjoyed whatever you saw and heard today. Also, my co-caster Tanvi Jasmine, that is Zelika FTW. She has her own Instagram, Tanvi Jasmine FTW. Check her out. Hit that follow button and show her some love and support as well. Maybe she might be low right now because her power just cut off and she was excited. She was looking forward to the godlike match later on for the day. But yeah, with that said, we are gonna wrap up day number 5 of the Esportz Premier Series 2021, brought to you by Hell Energy Drink and Joe Shap. It was a power-packed, action-packed day, and I hope and I surely know for a fact that the action is going to get even better. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button on the Esports In's YouTube channel and hit that bell notification icon to never miss another update. We're going to be back tomorrow with more and more Valorant action live at 5 p.m. So don't forget to tune in, and I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow. Take care. Good night. Sweet dreams.